Are we live? Do we live? Do we breathe and live? As we live and breathe. Yippee! I think that did it. YouTube side is gonna be more of a pain, but welcome back, Twitch side. Welcome back. Twitch is gonna force an ad because it thinks it just went live. Of course. Of course it thinks that. What a pain. It's always gonna be a pain. This stupid Twitch. Stupid Twitch. I swear. I swear. Alright. Alright. I don't know what that was. I think Restream just died. I think Restream just straight up died for a bit. Weird. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. We're doing some Monster Hunter farming. We're doing some Monster Hunter grinding away. And I don't know if no one else has something they want to do. Wait, we passed Poogie. Poogie! Poogie! No, out of the way, Sekka. I don't need you. The real hero, Poogie. Hi, Poogie. And his frog. And his frog. Yippee, he gave us an herb. Good, 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 good. Good, it is working again. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, fraught with trouble and nothing working out whatsoever. What else is new? What else is new? I ask thee, what else has changed underneath the burning sun?
Okay.
Nothing. Nothing. Anyways, back to what we were doing. I don't think I... How much Otogaron do I need? Let's go make some Otogaron. Because I don't know. I don't know what we even need from this bad boy. I shouldn't be farming for no reason, right? Where is it? Otogaron. Oh, looks like we can make... I think I got enough. I think... Holy shit, I think we got enough. Alright. But which armor? Hold on. I gotta hop over. Which armor do we go for? We can get the cool plates, or we can go for sexy ninja. I mean, is that even a question? Is that even a question? Of course we're going for the sexy ninja. Finally, thank goodness, something that represents what I am as an existing entity. All right, burst and earplugs. Psh, earplugs, just roll through it. Cringe. Bleed resistance. Cringe. We're gonna want. How do I add the wish list? Yes. 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 Ooh, 2 gem slots or 1 pip of burst. That's kind of pricey, but burst is how we get the massive stat damage buff, so we will want the higher burst. I think we will want the higher burst. And as for boots, divine blessing or earplugs. Ugh. Okay, there's like 2 good Otogaron parts. It's not as good as I was hoping. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it'd be a little better. I was hoping it'd be a little better. I guess all it really gives you is a ton of burst. All it really gives you is a ton of burst. Which is okay. Which is okay. But, yeah, like... Why am I upgrading this so much? What am I doing? I'm just AFK upgrading because I can. We'll just upgrade it to level 3. There we go. Upgrade that helmet.
Ready to get to work?
Idea, structure, idea. The big reason behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Is monster design like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. Oh, that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. Well, it's hard to know when things are breaking. Yeah. But that is an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. Oh, we do need more fangs. The boots suck. I don't care about those boots. I don't care about those janky boots. I don't care about those janky boots. Let me go put on this helmet. Let me go. Let's try some new drip, huh? If this is our Odogaron set, what is that? What is Ebony Odogaron's power? What is that skill? Extend the duration of burst, grants attack +3 while burst is active, and reduces damage in the runes of Wyveria. Sure. I guess. We need better boots and a better chest. Because all I care about is having burst. We'll gem it up. We'll gem it up. Well, let's start a hunt first. Well, start a hunt. We will set a target to kill, and then we'll go gem up. Alma? Where'd you go? Alma? Our girlfriend disappeared on us. Alright, well... Alright, we'll just gem up the armor now. She's gone. She's wandered into the Walmart, never to return. Wandered away, never to return. Anyways. The big reason behind Yu-Gi-Oh! Is monster design like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. I think that's a very interesting idea. And I think it's not... Did we just slam Park Breaker into every single slot? I mean, like... That's a lot of Park Breaker, right? It's not even... Oh, wait, that's too much Park Breaker. We already have Park Breaker on us. I could slam in Mushroom-Mancers. Actually, hold up. Fuck Park Breaker. I can get maximum Mushroom-Mancer. I'll do that later. I do want maximum Mushroom-Mancer because it's god to... We don't have the mushrooms. I don't have the mushrooms for it. Or do I? Hey, man, don't let your dreams be memes, right? Don't let your dreams be memes. We're going Mushroom-Mancer. I don't even care. What is a growth jewel? What do I even have in this thing? Where is it? Well, let's... Oh, self-improvement? That's useless. Okay. We can get something a little better than self-improvement. When did I need to improve myself? I'm perfect. Ooh, marathon runner. Reduce continuous depletion. That is useful. Well, actually, I have no use for those. Thanks to Mushroom-Mancer, I have no use for those. I should bring Shockproof so I don't stun lock a teammate, though. That would be a polite move. That would be a polite move. I won't lie. I suppose. Ooh, wide range, though. Even a little bit of wide range is very, very worth it. Okay, so what does that put us skill-wise? Where does that put us skill-wise? Burp, burp, burp. All right. Good focus. No, focus is on that. Maybe? No. Good focus. Little handicraft. Maximum burst. Mushroom-Mancer. Park Breaker. And flare. That... Why did I make this? Man. This better be worth it. This bonus damage after 5 hits better be worth it. Is Alma back? She is. All right. Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, monster designs being the big thing. That is an interesting one. It's hard to say if a given monster design is the reason behind the tremendous success of any specific game, right? Very, very hard to say. Simply because what is in a monster design, right? What is in a monster design? Is that a tempered Jin Haddad? Hold up. We're going to save that. Do we fight that? I mean, I think we do. Let's go fight a tempered Jin Haddad. Let me go change my weapon before I start. We're going to want fire. We're going to want fire and more fire. Yes. All right. Fire and poison should be good enough. But monster design is interesting. Because from... Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fascinating as a card game because it's incredibly popular
I'll be waiting here.
pretty much everywhere. The bonus damage is good. Nice. Nice. Is that a 5-star? Shit. I didn't mean to do that. It's a 5-star Gormagala in the arena that gives a gem. We're saving that one. We're saving that one. If I need a farm... Oh my god. Fuck it. I swear to God, game. Fuck off. I swear to God. I just want to save the guaranteed gore gem. There we go. Okay. Where is the Jin Hadad? Oh man, they made this game such a pain in my ass to play. I love it, but they made it so hard sometimes. All right. There we go. There we go. Now it's functioning. All right. So most weapons aren't slow. It's best in slot. Wow. So I actually made good armor. Shoot. Interesting. Interesting. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Anyways, Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster design. Yes, let's not get sidetracked. I will, but I promise to try not to. I'll fail, but I will try. Actually bring those. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very interesting in that its design is weird. So let's say we have 3... I'm going to need some cards. I'm going to need to grab some cards. Hold on. Enjoy rock bottom frame rates. Enjoy some rock bottom frame rates while I download a couple of cards, right? Which Dark Magician? There we go. That's the OG. That's the OG. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. There's our OG Dark Magician. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing some pictures of different games, right? I'm going to grab a Grand Archive card because that's what I've been playing recently, so it's on my mind. I'm going to grab a Magic the Gathering card, and I'm going to grab a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Off the top of your head, anyone knows a good Magic the Gathering wizard? Oh, you know what? Jace. Jace is a good Magic the Gathering wizard. So, good enough Architect of Thought. And I want to say, because if we're talking monster design for card game popularity, right? The question becomes, what is it? We can't just yap about it forever. At some point, we do need to actually know. So if that's said... Lost connection with server. Bullshit, I'm in offline mode. I swear to God. Does that mean I'm just out of the lobby? I am out of the lobby. Monster Hunter, you're so annoying. I swear to God, let me do something, Monster Hunter. Let me... Oh my... What the fuck? Oh, I can do that. Anyways, there's Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! Here is Jace. And here is also a wizard from Grand Archive. Merlin Kingslayer. So as we see, like, what they do doesn't matter. What they do doesn't matter. Oh, can I just join through that invite? Hold on. Good thinking, good thinking. I think that'll just join link party. That's not going to work. I can't use the link party. We got to make the... Oh my God, Monster Hunter. Fuck off the edge of my dick. I swear to God. You are not working. All right, I gotta start a new private lobby. No, so I can't join on you. What it is it would join me into the link party, but not the lobby. Because this game has 5 layers of lobby for some reason. So we're going to have to change the lobby. I have to make a new lobby. And then we have to do that. And then, only then, can I yap about Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. Now I have to go to link party. And then we have to go to view link members. And now I have to type in... New lobby ID. Burp, 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 burp. Wow, this stream is going great. This is going so well. I'm very happy with this. Oh, no, I'm not. This is misery. I am in misery. There we go. All right. Different lobby code. Different lobby code. I guess I will run in circles so that Jin Haddad does not...
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. All right. All right. What were we doing? I think we're doing a tempered Jin Haddad. My voucher! Ah! Anyways, while we do that, no, you shut up. It's been going rough. It's been going rough this stream. Okay. While we do that, card design. So we see from Grand Archive and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Monster Hunter, right? Or Monster Hunter, goddamn it. And Grand Archive, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. I just include Grand Archive because it is very different in style. It's very much what you would call an anime art style, which I think is interesting because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is anime. It's from... Grand Archive is not from Japan. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. So how is Grand Archive more anime than Yu-Gi-Oh? It simply is, right? It simply is. But we see Yu-Gi-Oh! It's very weird. Dark Magician is not attractive. He's weird. He's got a giant pointy hat. His hands, like his hat's so big he has to hold it up. He looks kind of stupid. Honestly, he looks kind of stupid. I'll say it. I have the courage. I alone have the courage to say it. His hat looks dumb. But it's very unique. Yu-Gi-Oh! Looks very unique. I gotta look at Dark Magician guy. Fine. Fine. I mean, you right. Who among us has not? Who among us has not? And you know what? Don't answer that question. I do not need to know. I do not... Where is her card? Game, give me her card. Oh my god, all we got is a picture? No, there we go. That's not... Oh, they print... Oh, they're... Oh, wow. Oh, they know. They know. Holy shit. Holy shit, do they know. These Google results terrify me. Good lord. Okay. That one is as good as we're gonna get. Boy, let me tell ya, if I was doing these Google results publicly, I would not be on Twitch anymore. There we go. There's Dark Magician Girl. So, as we were saying, never heard such lies. But yeah, so Yu-Gi-Oh's art style is kind of weird. It's very pointy. It's not attractive. It's wacky and kind of weird. But I think because it does that, it does stand out a lot. I would describe it similar to how, if y'all want to start, you can. I guess, guy, yeah. I would describe it similar to... The card was your first result. Hey, man, you shut up. You shut up, you. I don't need these lies. Basically, what I'm saying, though, is Yu-Gi-Oh! Stands out a lot because a lot of its creatures are very distinct and wacky. I would almost describe it similar to the vibe you would sometimes get from late 2000s cartoons, like Western cartoons, where it still looks fine, but their focus in the looks and the design makes it very distinct. It's not just going for attractiveness or realism. Compare this to Jace the Mind Sculptor in Magic the Gathering, the blue card, the man with his cape. Jace is the Magic the Gathering design, which does have its styles, but is very distinctly realistic. Jace, I adore the art of Magic the Gathering, I will say. It looks real good. But, interestingly enough, when you see Magic cards plastered on the walls of the local game shop, and I guarantee you probably will. If you go to any local game store that sells card games and board games, the walls are covered in one of two things, maybe both. Your walls, you can push Alma, haha, ha ha ha. The walls are covered in, you can't even see. They're covered in Magic the Gathering art, if it's more card focused, or they're covered in Warhammer 40,000 art, if it's more tabletop focused. Simple as. Because those are the big sellers. That is where you make your money as a local game store. But yeah, Magic it's very gorgeous. There are some unbelievably beautiful art that they have gotten made for their cards from incredible artists. And last, we do have Grand Archive, which I think is more distinct when you look at it compared to the others, because Grand Archive is more of what I would call a more generic anime style. Merlin here is gorgeous, and she's a great card, by the way. Great card, very powerful, often used. What's more important is that when you look at her as a card, what does she do? I don't know, she's an anime girl? I mean, she's hot, I guess, if you're into that. Right? And between the three, these will each appeal to a very different kind of person. The Eldrazi are good art. Exactly. That's a great example of excellent art. But these will appeal to different audiences. And all I can speak to is a Western audience because I can't speak to other audiences. I've never talked to them. Of course, I have never talked to them, so I cannot speak for them. But for the one I can speak to, which is North American Western audiences, these will each attract different crowds, right? And they'll attract the core audience, which is the third thing. The core audience is card game players. If you're someone who, like, I know a fella who adores card games. They buy every card game. Pretty much every card game that comes out onto the market, they will buy some of its cards and play it. For them, they'll buy all of these, right? And what they play depends on the quality of the game. All three of these games are good, but they'll probably end up playing whichever one they happen to like most at the time. And then cycle when that game isn't going through a good spot. They'll just go to something else. But someone who likes Yu-Gi-Oh! With its... Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like... It's so weird, right? You look at Dark Magician Girl and look at Merlin Kingslayer. Dark Magician Girl and Merlin are both anime women. But they're so distinctly different. Like you said, Kona, Merlin Kingslayer could be from any current isekai. Absolutely, absolutely. And one thing to note, current isekai design isn't bad. People have settled on designing their characters like that because they realized people like that look. It's a good design and a good look. So it's become very popular. But I would argue it's suffering from success. It's popular, and because of its popularity, it's everywhere. So you stand out less because you're popular. You know what people aren't aping? They aren't aping Yu-Gi-Oh's style. If you try to ape Yu-Gi-Oh's design style, like, why? It's weird, arguably a little ugly. A lot of their monster cards and spell cards are arguably a little ugly. And that doesn't mean, I don't mean the art is bad. I mean, it's not designed to look pretty. It's designed to convey the vibes and the whoa, right? That's what the art of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is often going for over other art. The art of Grand Archive is often pretty. They have excellent action shots and stuff like that. They have really good art, but this would have this fuck. Now I just want to do a whole stream where we yap about card game art design. Something I know very little about and am in no way qualified to discuss. Might be fun though. Might be fun. Nothing more fun than a streamer having no idea what they're talking about. Am I right? That's what the people love. I hear people love that. But and we have Jace, where some cards I have seen, some card games try to ape more of Magic the Gathering style, because Magic the Gathering is realistic. What you're going to see from the crowd is, I especially think, Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh's player base got into it when they were young because they watched the anime. Which anime? There's like 6. Any of them, right? They watched any of them and then dragged their friends in because they're like, this is sick, dude. Cards seem fun. I hope you two killed the Jin Haddad without me. I honestly find that really funny. I won't say no, but I would find it funny in a sad way.
Can't move.
But like, oh yeah, they're doing good.
We've been given more supplies. Check your
Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this distinctness that I think when someone walks into the store, when you walk into the store, if Grand Archive, if Merlin Kingslayer is sitting next to Weiss Schwartz, which their entire business model is to license random anime and then print cards straight from that anime and just do that over and over and over. And I'm not joking. That's actually their business model. And I'm not saying it's a bad card game. That, like, the decks are good, I've been told. But you can't tell the difference, right? At a glance, if you are a kid or a new person walking into the store looking for a hobby, they're both anime women, and so they're not going to look as distinct. You won't confuse MTG or Yu-Gi-Oh! For them. I think for Yu-Gi-Oh! In particular, if you like more esoteric art styles, if you like weird, wacky, experimental art styles, or very importantly, if you're a kid and you like some of the gross out art style, like the, whoa, that's a weird little gremlin. Yu-Gi-Oh's designs have so many weird little gremlins. They have a lot of experimental shit and weird stuff because they're less uniform in their design. And then we have Magic the Gathering in the last place. Well, not last. I don't mean it's worst. I mean, to talk about Magic last. Magic is realistic. It's classically beautiful. A lot of Magic art could just straight up be like Renaissance style paintings. In fact, many of them are Renaissance styled paintings that they then scan in and use for art, right? Like, you can literally buy the paintings from the original artists, like the original thing. That is a thing that you can often do with Magic. And it looks like that, and it's beautiful. But I do think that painterly art style is often going to attract a slightly older crowd. Because the older crowd is probably going to be less likely to go for, say, Grand Archive, because they'll see anime. And nowadays, it's changed a bit, right? It's changed a bit. Now, anime is cool. Pretty much everyone watches anime in the modern day, right? With that in mind, because of that, pretty much everyone watches anime, so they'll be a lot more accepting of trying it out now. But anyone above the age of like 40, they're probably not going to pick the anime girl. So they either pick the interesting, weird art experiments of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or they pick the very high skill and painterly designs of Magic the Gathering. And that is a very interesting mix of designs. Beats Monday Night Football in viewer numbers. Anime beats Monday Night Football in viewer numbers? How do they even test that? Well, either way. Either way. And those are my initial thoughts as to Yu-Gi-Oh's success in being part of its monster design. I do think the weirdness helps it stand out quite a bit. And with card games in the end, I don't think most people care that much one way or the other, right? Because every card game, including Magic the Gathering, has horny cards. Every single one, including Magic the Gathering, absolutely 100% has like horny cards, and they have gross cards, and they have weird cards, right? Every single card game. But you only see those once you're in, right? Once you're in on the fandom, you're like, this is the game I'm going to play, and I know how it works, and I'm down to clown. Before you hit that point, which is the most vital point, how do we get in? I think that determines a lot of what players give it a shot. Oh my god. I just showed up. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh no. How could this happen? We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Okay. Whoops. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, card games, am I right? Oh, no. Well, I thought it was weirdly red when I was landing. Yeah. Hey, guys, he can't do it again, right? Please say yes. Wow. What are the odds, am I right? What are the odds? That was so tragic. Ooh. Oh, I forgot to make... Oh, I gotta make a Mushroom-Mancer build. That's what I forgot to do. I need to go make a Mushroom-Mancer build. I need to remember which Mushroom-Mancer is Dash Juice. I think it's Devil Shrooms that are Dash Juice? If I remember correctly. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of those. I think I used all those. Shoot. No, it's Excite Shrooms that are Dash Juice. What the hell are Devil Shrooms? God damn. Thank you. Oh, nice mount. Nice timing.
Thanks, that helped.
Or were Excite Shrooms Farcasters? No, they're used to make Farcasters. They are not Farcasters for Mushroom-Mancer. I think? Whoa! Oh, I got aggro. Oh, that still caught me. Fair enough, sir. Have a nice day.
Thanks, that helped.
All right. Oh, he winged me. He winged me.
Thanks, that helped.
So we just keep healing. Keep healing. Keep healing. Love. Keep healing. Keep healing. Devil's Blight is that shoes? Ah, shit. I used all my Devil's Blight. That's how you make better barrel bombs. So I may have used them all up. Well, but we'll have to work on that, won't we?
Thanks, that helped.
Mwah. Where is he going? Side shrooms are random effects? Oh. I see. I see. Alright. We're gonna kill a dragon. Jin Hadad has got to be the best fight of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm pretty confident in saying that, actually. This fight is by far their best fight in the game. And it's wild to me that he's seen as like a normal monster. I don't think he's even an oh my god, that hit me. I don't think he's even classified as an elder dragon. He's just big. Which is really funny to me. Like, he's not an elder dragon. He's just an absolute unit. And I won't lie, the reason you fight him in the story is hilarious. It's literally, we need to get through. A dragon lives there. Fuck. Alright, start swinging. We're gonna spin, spin, baby. Oh, there we go. There we go. Walking in a winter wonderland. Oh, we're walking in a winter wonderland. But for whom? Wonderful for whom, you ask? Great question. Hey, get dunked, buddy. Get dunked. Paralysis weapons are the best. There are 0 elder dragons classified in the game. Even Arkveld isn't classified as an elder dragon? That's hilarious. That guy's totally an elder dragon. He does the whole, like, absorb energy shtick and everything. Whoop. Let's go. Smack, smack, smack. Get wounded. Get wounded. This probably should hit his leg for more damage. I gotta break the part somehow, right? Besides, all my job here is to paralyze. Bop, 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 bop. Can you even break these back plates? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Nope. Oh, shit. Oh, my body. Oh, my body. It says fucking out. Fucking out. Whoop. The body slam out of nowhere. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Keep swinging. Yo, 3 paralyzes. Think we should switch off dual blades? Nah, let's go for a 4th. Let's go for a 4th. Fuck it. Ooh-ah. This looks like a great time to life powder. Again. I love life powder. Ooh, piercing pod. Oh, I didn't dodge fast enough. Thanks, Divine Protection. Gonna break the back after breaking every other plate, and then he can no longer use his ultimate attack. Fascinating. Fascinating. Interesting. All right, where'd the tail go? Where'd the tail go? We'll find it. I think he died on it. I think he actually died on it. Or did it despawn? Was it so long that we despawned? Curious. Curious. Oh, Ice Gem, let's go. That's a fun fight. He's such a good hunt. Oh, there's the tail. Yeah, it is directly under him. Gotcha. Gotcha. Second Ice Gem, let's go. Time to make some Jin Hadad armor. Hey. 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 Smash it the ice chunks. Well, yeah. Thanks for putting up for my random Yu-Gi-Oh rant. I mean, y'all asked for it, so everyone is legally required to sit through it. This is a fact. This is a fact. Oh, we only get one Hunter 3 cert for that? Ugh. 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 Only one? Tetrad shot. Ugh. Got like 6 ice gems and 2 hunts. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. It is interesting to me. I think they made gems really common in Monster Hunter World. I don't know why. I don't know what they're up to here or what their plan is, but I'm pretty sure they made gems in general. In general. Oh. I need Guardian Doshigama parts. Let's hunt some Doshigamas. Hey, Frost. Thanks for the hydrate. But they made gems in general way more common. Like, hey, I didn't crash. I was doing fine. The crash was entirely, and I mean entirely on Restream, I think. Fluffy cat. Oh my god, Fluffy cat. All right, you're Olivia's cat. Oh my god, you have a big sword. It's just on to the next. Same for you. That's what we are. There's not enough of us Giga badasses. What's Doshigama? What's the fuzzy Doshigama weak to? Whatever are you weak to, fuzzy boy? Fuzzy boy. He's weak to everything that isn't water. Well, isn't that unfortunate? We have everything. We have nothing except for water. Well, ain't that the way the cookie crumbles? Ain't that how it be? Got a Demi Elder, Gormagala. Oh, yeah, that's true. Gormagala is... It is an Elder Dragon. It's just a young one, right? It's just an Elder Dragon that has not become a full Elder Dragon yet. So, yeah, close enough, close enough. All right, now we're geared up. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Now, okay. So, enough about that ranting. Time for Pathfinder ranting. So, I need to re-render my Bard build video overnight because I found like that one minor spelling mistake and was like, well, now that I know, I have to fix it. Now that I know that it's there, now that I'm cursed with the burden of knowledge, we have to fix it. But, that means we now must ask, what class do I work on next? I was thinking we could do Investigator. I hate Investigator, and that's exactly why we would do it, right? Because I think Investigator kind of sucks. So, in the sense that it is more interesting to do something that you don't necessarily like. Anyone can talk about why Fighter is good, right? Because Fighter is objectively good. But Investigator is kind of booty. Well, okay, it has its uses. It has its uses. In Pathfinder 2. But it's more interesting to talk about something else, right? Something that I don't know how to build. The alternative would be to just rock it out with one of the other martials. I mean, we still have to do a Barbarian. I gotta do Monk. We could do a Ranger. Monk in particular, I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at some monks. Oh, we can also do paladins. Paladins are always good. I was looking at monks though, and like, God, I love monks in Pathfinder. Good God, they're so cool, dude. Their whole stance system is so smart. What a good way to do a monk design on a core level. Just good shit. They're so cool. Maybe I should do monk. Well, I have a lot of investigator stuff prepped. I also have barbarian stuff prepped. Barbarian has a separate problem where, like, hey, how do you play a barbarian? Surprise! Pretty much exactly what you think the answer is. That's the answer. It's barbarian. They're not exactly taking the cake for weirdness, right? They're very much what you think they are. Well, kind of. I think D&D 5th edition has deeply warped, and here we go, time to whine about 5e. But no, actually, I have a pretty good reason this time. I do think D&D 5th edition has warped what a lot of players' thoughts on barbarian classes are. Oh, Godbreaker. Yeah, that feat is so cool, dude. That monk feat is so good. But, I think it's changed a lot of people's thoughts on what Godbreaker is and what it does in Monk. Or, not Godbreaker. Or what Barbarian is in 5e, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm very good at this. Can you tell? Can you tell? Yes, certainly I can. But, what it is that 5e decided to make so Barbarian's gimmick was that they actually do fairly low damage, but have insane resistance and take half damage from all incoming physical attacks. Which is like, wow, that's good. But if you think about it, it's like, what the fuck? Barbarians traditionally in most, actually no, all Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder's tradition have been beefy. They have a lot of health. They got those meat points going for them. But they've never been tanky. They've always gone down fairly fast and relied on hitting super hard. So, I guess when I say Pathfinder's Barbarian is exactly what you'd expect, that is my own thoughts of I naturally expect a Barbarian to do just ungodly amounts of damage. Just insane insta-kill levels hits, but also get smashed themselves. And Pathfinder's Barbarian is much more of that. They don't have the insane defense. Though, after the remaster, that's not actually true. Pathfinder's Barbarian now has insane defense. I do think they may have gone a little too hard on Barbarian in the remaster. It has no weakness anymore. Unironically, no weakness. It's crazy, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, the rear up. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to... Oh, come on. The rear up. You hate to see it. Well, that's the way it do be sometimes. Do-be-do-be-do. Where are you? Got some monsters to hunt now. That did not quite fit. One syllable too many. Failed Scooby-Doo song. Failed Scooby-Doo song. Ooh-ah. Damn. He flew so far. Shirtless breakers tougher than the guy in played. Exactly. In D&D 5th edition, it always weirded me out that the shirtless angry guy is tougher than the armored knight. Like, yeah, they're normally tough, but not that tough, you know what I mean? Like, not that tough, y'all. That's a little much. It's a little too much. So I guess maybe Barbarian is worth doing just for that, just to set expectations. They are builds for new players, and I shouldn't assume. It's tough, right? when you've been in something like D&D's ecosystem for 20 years, actually more than 20 years, Lord. Good Lord. Anyways, when you've been in D&D's ecosystem for so long, I do have to fight against thinking that something is common sense, right? You got to fight against thinking, oh yeah, everyone knows barbarians hit hard. Well, no, not if you've never, ever touched anything related to Dungeons and Dragons. You would not know that. So, yeah, I guess we'll do barbarian. We'll save monk for later. Monk builds are kind of hard anyways. Monk builds are kind of hard because they're so cool, dude. Right? That is unironically the challenge. They're so... I think we'll need another one of those for my sword. For my sword. They're so cool, dude. Like, they pick stances and you have key spells that you customize. Like, you can just be Goku, or you can go invisible, or you could... I mean, if you're going with the Goku build, you can have Kamehamehas and instant transmission as your, like, monk abilities. It's so cool. It's so sick. It's such a good monk design. And if you don't want that, you can have no magic at all and just like drop into traditional martial arts stances and kick dudes in the face, but like really good though. I do love monk. I've always liked monk. I think part of it is it's an excitement that comes from what monk traditionally has been, which is bad. Fun fact, monks have been bad. They're good in D&D 4th edition, because 4th edition has nothing to do with any other Dungeons and Dragons. In every other version of Dungeons and Dragons, I mean like every other one, monks have been bad. They have been cool in every single one. Because the idea of, in a world of like Renaissance era armored knights and spell slinging wizards, you're just a well-trained warrior who punches real good though. That's really cool. But you've been bad, right? And I know you might think generic. I have a monk that was fun to play. I'm not saying they weren't fun to play. I'm saying they were statistically mediocre, right? You look at, like, D&D 5th Edition's Monk, that class fucking sucks, dude. You have to homebrew the hell out of it to make it work. By default, it is straight up booty cheeks, I will say. I do declare this monk is booty cheeks. Because it's like, hey, what's your first level attack? Congrats, you do a D4. You get an extra D4 every round. It's like, is that good? No. Better than Ranger? Oh god, don't get me started. 5E's Ranger. Embarrassing. Funny thing is, Pathfinder's Ranger also has struggles. It's a good class, but I think it too does have some degree of struggles when it comes to... Oh my god. Bro! Why are you going for me? Oh my god! What did I do to you? What did I do? You're mounted, motherfucker! Please! Oh my god! Oh, lordy lord. Ranger has their own struggles in Pathfinder 2, where they're really good. I think Ranger is a class that suffers in an ecosystem with a lot of free archetype use, because the Beastmaster archetype, which is a popular free archetype because it's cool, steals the option to have, like, just have at all, right? An animal companion. Animal companions by default are basically locked to Rangers, Paladins, which are champions in Pathfinder, same thing. Rangers, Paladins, and druids. Why'd my voice crack? And druids. So with that in mind, that gives them an insanely strong niche of having a second body on the battlefield. You don't get that in a world where anyone can take Beastmaster, and now the fighter can also have a second body on the battlefield while being an absolute Giga Chad known as a fighter. Right? Not saying that the ranger is weak, but we all know fighters are good. And it comes down to like math details there, right? It's a lot of like nitty-gritty math issues. Rangers, and I'm not saying, again, you can play a ranger and they'll do sick. I just wish they had a little more niche protection. They're probably one of the better range fighters in the game still. Funny enough, competing with fighter. Fighters just built different, man. I don't know what else to say, man. They're just built different. They're just that good, baby. Bink. Kill him. I think I want to do 1,000 points of damage. Puts down shock trap. Behold, a dead monster. No! The wound pop at the worst possible moment. My true slash. No. What a shame. God, I forget how much damage it made pawns do. Kind of cracked, actually. Oh, hold on. We got to cycle through pawns. Whoops. We want slicing into... Where's the other slicing? Slicing. There we go. Now we can shoot these. We don't have to fight anymore. We don't have to play the game. We're just slingering. This is a slinger pod household. God, those do so much. Oh, so much this. Shockingly hard to hit his tail sometimes. That was just a little hair tail, but still. But yeah. 5th edition, D&D 5th edition's Monk and Ranger are both really embarrassing. I think it comes from a lack of core identity. Both classes have... Is that a wound right on your butt? That's rough, buddy. Both classes have had historical issues with identity. And a lot of it... oh my god! A lot of it stems from the existence, straight up the existence, of fighter. Because in a world with... If you didn't know Dungeons & Dragons terminology, right? And I were to say, that's not a monk, that's not a fighter, that's a monk. And you'd be like, he's punching people. Do fighters not punch people? Or if I say, that isn't a fighter, that's a barbarian. And you go, he's hitting dudes with a hammer. Is that not what fighters do? Yeah, exactly. Rangers tend to be a meh mix of things that you find in other classes. Exactly. Exactly. And Rangers in Pathfinder, for those unaware, Rangers have the specific role among the marshals, among the fighting characters of... And they have the specific role of single target elimination. They have something called Hunt Prey, where they pick out one target on the field and they say, that guy? I'm gonna fucking kill that guy. And they get huge bonuses. Based on their ranger, the general ones are either a huge bonus to swinging more than once and landing multiple hits, or a big bonus in, haha, you can't poke me. Or a big bonus in damage, like big damage on their first hit every round. And it's pretty darn good. It's about as much damage as a barbarian gets, which is fantastic because you also get an animal companion if you spend feats on it. And the best part is your animal companion also gets the bonus damage, which was why they have the best animal companions in the game. They still have the best ones. It's just that everyone else can still pick them up. And if you're playing a free archetype game where you get a lot of extra power and extra feats, that can hurt Ranger's niche. It's just that thing. of niche protection, right? Which is always a challenge for any game, I would say. Any game has that problem. And yeah, exactly. Like you said, ISL, Rangers are often a meh mix of things, and I think it's because they do lack that identity. Rangers' identity is bizarre, for a lack of a better term. I think I can upgrade my Doshagama. Hold on, I gotta... This isn't gonna... Is that a 5-star? Oh, god damn it. I fast traveled to where I already was. That's a 5-star tempered Gravios. We're gonna save that as a quest. Ooh, my voice is not holding up right now. Not holding up like it normally does. Wonder why. Curious. Is that tempered Rompopolo? Rompopolo. Rompopopopopopolo. Popopopopo. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Go tempered gore? Let's go hunt a tempered gore Magala. That sounds baller. Funny how in Wrath of the Righteous they nerfed the base air shell and make her the worst ranger type. Well, you know how it is. Anyways, but like, Rangers have this struggle because what is a ranger, right? The answer, what is a ranger, changes so massively based entirely on who you ask. Oh, we can upgrade our Zhuwu Greatsword. Let's go. Let's go. Really? Zhuwu's a 2-star? I guess. I don't know, but I guess. Alright, wait, what were we doing? We're doing Doshagama. What do I need? Fangs? Oh! It's not enough. It's always the fangs. The fangs have been like hard blocking me in like every game. I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, let's go hunt another one. We'll need those tickets anyways. Need those tickets anyways. But anyways, so what is a ranger, right? First off, we have the like actual historical term of a ranger, which generally is a forest warden. It's a hunter who manages the king's land, the king's forest, which historically speaking, peasants were not allowed to hunt on at pain of death. Because Europe was really crowded and really weird. I think that's all we can really say. Europe, kind of a weird place sometimes. Why y'all like that, Europe? Anyways, but what matters is peasants weren't allowed. Why is there a star on this? Is that it? Wait. Guard up handicraft? I don't want that. Why would I want that? What the... Game, what are you suggesting? I'm so confused. I want punish straw. There we go. Punish straw. Do we get more punish straw? Punish straw, maximum punish straw, maximum water. Do I even care about water? I mean, there's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. We'll take that. We'll try that out. We'll try that out. Yeah, and Rangers do have roleplay issues, but one thing at a time, right? For Rangers issues, wow, I should save this kind of chat for when I do work streams on my Pathfinder videos. Whatever, I'll just repeat it and force you all to listen to it again. You can't stop me. You're not here for originality, you're here for how cute I am. But yeah, anyways, so like, Rangers, the original Ranger is in theory a forest warden, right? But the original inspiration for a Ranger, the reason Ranger came to exist as a class is because some dude wanted to play Aragorn. Some dude wanted to be Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. And you know what? Understandable. Have you seen Viggo Mortensen cast as Aragorn in Peter Jackson's movies? That is the most attractive man to have ever existed in history. Unbelievable. Who doesn't want to look like that? Good Lord. Everyone wants that. But, despite all of that, right? Despite all of that, whoop. Excuse me, sir. Don't want to be anywhere there. Good lord. Oh, get uppercutted. Get uppercutted. Wow. Whoa. Oh, God. Wow, this one's got hands. Hold up. Okay, fuck that. Despite all that,
How about this? That helps.
what a ranger gets in most Dungeons and Dragons games, so Pathfinder, D&D, everything based off those classic heroic fantasies, they're not Aragorn, right? Right? I am cute, you're right. But they're not Aragorn. And the question is, why are they not Aragorn? And what is Aragorn? He actually doesn't use a bow that often. He does use a bow sometimes, but Faramir actually uses bows more than Aragorn does, right? Faramir's rangers are shown to do more than Aragorn's rangers ever do. He simply is known as the Strider. Oh my god, that combo. Holy shit, I don't think I could even stand up. That was... Did he get me a... Did he okie me? I think I got okied. I think I got off the ground comboed, like the frame one vulnerability, and then he landed. Shit, I should have been holding down block. That's on me, apparently. That is apparently entirely on me, good lord. But, as we were talking, right? If you think a Dungeons and Dragons Ranger, or, again, a Pathfinder Ranger, because they're the same thing, right? Same thing. Same genre of game. When you think that, you probably aren't thinking, oh, well, greatsword. No, you're thinking two weapons. You're either thinking a bow and a wolf, or you're thinking two swords, and probably still a wolf. Because wolves are cool. And it's interesting, Aragorn didn't use a wolf. Aragorn doesn't have an animal companion. It'd be cool if he did, but he didn't. That wasn't a thing, right? So where's the wolf from? If you didn't know, the wolf was... The animal companion was something that Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition put into the game. They put into Rangers because even at that time, TSR, the company that made D&D, was struggling. They too were asking, what the fuck is a Ranger? Not because what it is, but rather what it isn't, and what fighter isn't. Because Aragorn's just a fighter, man. He's hot, he's charismatic and wise, and he fights things real good. Right? There's nothing in him that is something you'd recognize as a modern Ranger. So where does the modern Ranger come from? It comes from a mix of things. It comes from... Yeah, a lot of people go Panther. That's exactly where we're leading. It comes from D&D 2nd edition, which came up with the idea of animal companions to just like, hey, that's kind of naturey. It's pretty cool and unique. And at the time, it was very unique. In 2nd edition, very unique thing to add in the animal... Oh my god. Good lord. Fucking leave me alone. Good lord. I took it off by accident. Whoops. It's fine. So it added the companions, right? And that became probably Ranger's biggest thing. But interestingly enough, you might note, generic, if companions are Ranger's biggest thing, what about druids? And there we see the other half of the issue. Druids also lack an identity. Both of the classic nature characters in fantasy lack a fundamental identity that is different from fighter and cleric. Because clerics worship the gods and gain divine power that they can use as magic. Druids worship nature that they can use as divine power as magic. okay, are these different?
That helps.
Not really, right? Like, they're a little different, but druid can just be a nature cleric. Ranger has the same issue. So, where does the two swords come from? Well, a lot of rangers in 2nd edition would use a sword and shield, or they would use a bow to work alongside their archery. And I also wonder, why are rangers archers? One, game wardens, right? They're hunters. They use the weapons of a hunter, which is generally bows and arrows, and otherwise, you know, whatever they would happen to get. So that would make sense. And also in 2nd edition, rangers had massive stats. They had to. You had to earn being a ranger. It was a better version of fighter. And I mean better, like, oh my god, the fucking, I guess I missed. All right, well, that feels bad. Like, straight better than fighter. Because you had to have massive fucking stats to play a ranger. And this was an era where you rolled your stats, so it was truly a rare thing to have a ranger in the party. They were simply rare to get. The dual swords, however, came from Drizzt, a book series about a drow ranger who was misunderstood, and a R.A. Salvador book. R.A. Salvador is an old school fantasy writer, who wrote an insane, and I mean completely nutty, number of incredibly popular D&D fantasy books in the Forgotten Realms, in the default Dungeons & Dragons setting, right? He wrote a series eventually about Drizzt, the Drow Ranger, Drizzt du Orden. And this book series, oh my god. Oh my god. Now, we are lucky, we are fortunate that in the 90s and the 80s, Dungeons & Dragons was the nerdiest thing ever given light, and so was never touched, except by giga nerdy dudes in their basement. Wonder generic, why is that lucky? Well, you see, if Drizzt Do'Urden took off now in 2025, the way he did in 1980, oh my word. Oh my word, it would be a nightmare. He would be everywhere. You would have games. You might even eventually get a show or a movie, and it would be like terrible because, of course, it would be bad, right? We all knew that. Well, what do I need to upgrade my fire sword and shield? That would be nice. That would be nice.
What are we making today?
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, I can upgrade my blast. Dual blades. Cool, cool, cool. I haven't used blast. Is blast good? Is blast good in this game? I don't know. Alright, Guardian Arkfeld. We can upgrade that. Okay. That turns it... Oh, normal Arkfeld versus Guardian Arkfeld. I see. I see. Well, Guardian Arkfeld has less sharpness, but better gems. Wait, 40 more attack? Nah, that's not even close. Fuck the sharpness. Not even close, brother. Anyways, where was the fire thing I was looking at? Rathalos, I need Hunter Symbol 2. Alright, we're just gonna hunt random things. Random things to make some armor. And yeah, so as Kona said, Rangers with Drizzt Do'Urden. He became legendarily popular. Just, God, how many books did this guy get? Way too many. Way too many. Let me tell you, this dude was actually everywhere. Just full on everywhere. And using longsword again after a lance makes you feel so light, right? That's why it's so fun to switch monsters in Monster Hunter. Let's do. I can't wait to fight some Blagonga. Oh boy. Let's fight some Blagongos. Those guys are weak. But Drizzt Do'Urden, if you aren't familiar with Drizzt, basically he is every DeviantArt OC's dream. He is a misunderstood, chaotic good drow ranger man. And if you didn't know, drow are big fat jerks who are super sexist. Unbelievably so, by divine mandate of their god. And they're also unbelievably evil because they were designed to be an antagonist faction. Right? There's other weird aspects, but they were designed to be bad guys because the player, someone has to be a bad guy. The player has to fight something. And that was one of the Drow's purpose, right? So, with that said, the Drow were evil and Drizzt was good. He was a hero, fighting against the evils as he wandered the lands, outcast from his people and trying to stop their evil, nefarious schemes. There's like 39 Drizzt novels. Oh my god, I did not know there were that many. Drizzt put R.A. Salvador's family into the institutions. Like, good lord. Like I said, if he became popular in 2025, you would all be sick of his face. But he fought with at the time, a very unique concept, a very unique style with his dual scimitars, 2 swords, 1 in each hand, 2 scimitars, and his panther companion, his black panther who followed him everywhere he went and was his best friend. And you might be thinking, wow, this guy sounds like a complete DeviantArt OC. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He is. You want to know Drizzt's greatest weakness? Besides all the angst from the traumas he's endured as a drow, it's that he cares. He just cares too much. Oh, his life's so hard. If he abandoned everyone, his life would be so much easier, but he just can't. Yeah. Right? No, like, bruh. And yet, you know what? I can't bring myself to dislike him. Most recent book is 2023. Yeah. They're still making them, but there's a difference between he's still being made and like he's popping off, right? The only people who know Drizzt are super nerds, quite frankly. Because you have to know the old ways. Oh my god, paralyze into paralyze, let's go! Spin! This poor Blaganga did not see it coming, baby! Ooh-ah. Wah! Oh, I think they changed how the Wrigley lychees work. The little worms you can eat in the logs. I think they used to give you, in Worlds, they gave you infinite stamina. I guess the devs realized how stupid that was and made it so they just give you really fast stamina restore. Shame. I like it when it's the most broken thing you've ever seen. I like it when it's busted. Oh well. My dual blade will simply have to adapt. Very well, we'll win anyways. Oh, nice. Nice boulder. Into a paralyze. Paralyze. Ooh-ah. Yeah. I guess R.A. Salvador is still making those Drizzt books, huh? Still making those books about the edgy, misunderstood drow ranger who cares just a little too much. Good for him. You know what? You get that bag, buddy. At the end of the day, if as a writer you find something that pops off, why would you stop? Why would you stop? That would be stupid. Always keep going. Never feel, as a creative, never feel like you should have respect. Never have respect for yourself. Always go in. Always, 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 always. 100% of the time. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. Alright, can I take this? Is that Broxay mantle still going? Good lord, that thing lasts the whole damn hunt. That's busted. Yeah, apparently. God, they made these monsters way too weak, dude. Dude, the HP on monsters in Wilds is way too low. Holy cow. Unless we're just freak good. Brandon Sanderson has a book where the male lead is a deviant ROC. I've never read Brandon Sanderson. So, do tell. Do tell. Brandon Sanderson, by the way, is another pulpy fantasy author. Makes a lot of books that are like fantasy worlds with adventures. They're a good time. They're a good time. I skewed a little more old school when I was reading those books. Growing up, getting older and more experienced. I read an older type of book than those generally. I read a lot of sci-fis, like Ender's Game, a lot of Honor Harrington. Ugh. Don't read Honor Harrington. Those are not good books. Looking back on them, not that good. I'm astounded my dad was reading them alongside me when I was buying them. I mean, I guess I was buying them, so he may as well, but like, bruh, those books kind of sucked. They made the mantles longer because the cooldowns don't.
Right.
Yeah, because cooldowns don't reset between hunts. That's very fair. That's very fair. What were we saying? What was Blood yapping about? Oh yeah. Right. Books, right? The fantasy books, I think, that had the most impact on me growing up, besides like Chronicles of Narnia and Lord of the Rings, which I read all of those, of course. Those are both excellent series. But
Another hunt with no surprises
and
today.
yes, I did read all of Lord of the Rings in like middle school. I am that kid. I also read like Art of War and von Clausewitz's On War in middle school, so I was very much that kid. I was a weirdo. What about it? But what was I thinking? Wah! I read a lot of the Amber series. Chronicles of Amber. No one knows what the fuck that is in the modern day. Good lord. Which is fair, because, I don't know. I think Amber was good. I think it was, when it was made, it was good, but it's the kind of series where if you read it now, you'd be like, I don't know, this is... you know how to say it? This is a product of its time. Derogatory. These are well made. There's some cool shit in here. It's really sexist. Like, good lord. Who wrote this thing? When was this written? Oh, like the 70s? Oh, I can tell. Right? That's the kind of book series. Did it have a bad movie? I have no idea. I've read all of the Chronicles of Amber's books, of which there are many, let me tell you. But I don't know about a book series. Not an idea about that. Just keep spinning. Whoop. Perfect dodge. Feels good for you and me. Feels good for a friend or three. Perfect dodge. Perfect dodge. Yeah, I have no idea if Chronicles of Amber got a movie. I bet it was bad. There's no way you could actually get that setting right. For those who didn't know, Chronicles of Amber, it was a setting about a dude living on Earth who discovers from his best friend who always hangs around when he needs him and then disappears for like years. He's like, weird. He is part of an ancient family bloodline. Yes, we're going there. He's part of an ancient family bloodline that are dimension travelers with incredible magical powers that are all immortal. And he has lost his memories. And basically, everyone in this family is an asshole. Like, they are all universally jerks because they're all so old that they've been fighting over random shit for so long. Not a single one of them is trustworthy. Not a single one of them is trustworthy. And they're also all horny as all heck. Right? Unbelievably so. So, yeah, it's a very long series. I read a lot of that growing up because my family had that in the basement. Just in the... There were literally boxes of books, you know. You can tell when you grow up someone who's like a low-end hoarder. Not a big-end hoarder, but a low-end hoarder. You just know. And one of the signs is having literal, like, massive... You know those plastic bins? Like cheap plastic bins you get at Walmart? Like, think like 6 of those just full of soft cover, like filled to the brim with soft cover fantasy books and sci-fi books from the 70s and 80s and 90s. Unbelievable numbers. On one hand, wow, those books are really cool. Isn't that nice? On the other hand, wow, that's a lot of fucking books. You know? On the other hand, holy shit, that's a lot of books. And as a result, that's what I would read a lot of, because that's, you know, what I had. Now, were they good? Random fantasy books from the 70s? No. No, they are not very good. I regret to inform you all, they're kind of bad. But hey, when you don't know any better, that's what you're gonna read at the end of the day. Wop, wop, wop. This poor Blakaka. This poor thing. Again, and this is the problem, right? Are these monsters too weak or are we just too cracked? I can't tell. I can never tell. What am I to say? What am I to say? I'm gonna say we're just too cracked. Hey, yo. 5 certs? That's good. That's good. That's what I need. That's what I want. Why not both? Maybe both. It might be both. Wet. 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 Oh, right. I'm on the right side. Let's go back to the left side. Just for fun. Why not? Why not? No one needs the mini-map. What's the mini-map doing for you anyways? Nothing. Why not?
Hey.
Let's go upgrade those fire weapons. Because I feel like... This is common in Monster Hunter. It's very common for fire to be one of the most commonly used elements. And when you're wielding something like dual blades, you do need every element of weapon caught up. Because dual blades do the most elemental damage of any weapon in the game. Even more than sword and shield. Interestingly, sword and shield's shield strikes do not do elemental damage. They don't, straight up. Only the sword does elemental damage or status effect. So the shield applies blunt damage, and in the modern day often applies a lot of damage, but despite all of that, they don't do elemental damage. Wow, there really are just strictly worse tier 3 gems, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, well, that's good to know, I suppose. We got an attack up gem? Ooh, that's that. Or we do the fire gem for 300 fire. Nah, we'll just use the low tier fire gems for fire. I think I can. Yeah. Then we'll use this bad boy. This bad boy can be attack up. Ooh, 207 attack, 300 fire. Ooh, spicy. Spicy. Might be wondering, generic, why do you always gem only in damage? Why are you obsessed with damage? Well, you see, one, how do you think our clear times are so fast? How do you think our clear times are so fast? Oh, hey, Tempered Gormagala wants to leave. What say you? I say not on my watch. Let's go hunt this Gormagala. Let's go hunt us a Gormagala. I probably like Brandon Sanderson. Yeah, probably. I just haven't read. I kind of haven't read a lot in, honestly, the last... Basically since the plague. Basically since the plague, I stopped reading. I just stopped having the time. And more importantly, the energy to just turn off the world for a day. It would be nice to read again. It would be nice to get back into it. I used to read voraciously. Voraciously. I always more. Good time. Good time. And I'm a pretty fast reader too, so back when I would do that, I would often read like... I think most fantasy books took me... I want to say... Ooh, poison crystals, let's go. Most fantasy books probably took me like... don't read Blood Meridian. What is Blood Meridian? Is that a Brandon Sanderson book? Is it bad? Is it a bad Brandon Sanderson book? Interesting. Well, now I'm more curious than if you recommended it. Now I'm even more curious. Oh, what if I did it anyways? Damn, missed the dodge. Missed the dodge timing. But yeah, so, what was I saying? So I used to be able to read, let's say like a Dresden Files books or a Driz book, you know, 300 to 400 page book. I could read that in like a day. That was like a one-day read for me. I was pretty darn fast at reading back in the day. But a big part of that is just the casualness of reading. I think it's tougher now. It's by Cormac McCarthy. Interesting. Tell me, Jason, why do you not like it? What is this Blood Meridian thing, and why is it garbage? We all here to talk about good books, but we all know talking about bad books is more fun. Oh, nothing brings the people together more than garbage. Oh, 2 pellets was enough to poison him. Gormagala is resistant to poison. Good to know. Good to know. Oops, didn't mean to rock steady. Oh, I'll take a rock steady. No reason not to. Alright. Well, where'd he go? Where'd he go? God, Gormagala is so cool. Isn't it sad? Like, Arkfeld is cool, but they just tossed Gormagala in. Probably so that they can continue his storyline in the patches or something, because he barely matters in this game. But I love that they tossed Gormagala into the game, and he just... I'll say it, I think he... Like, look at that shit! You think Arkfeld's as cool as that? I say no. I say no. He's too damn cool. Always has been. It isn't garbage, but it's a tough read. I also need to catch up on Dresden Files. I think the last one I read was Side Jobs, which was a collection of like short stories. I don't know when that's supposed to be chronologically. Like, Dresden Files is good, dude. The first couple books are a little rough. But beyond that, they're hella good. They also have a really funny story. Okay. since I've been talking about it, let's discuss. What are the Dresden Files? What is this book series that you want to read more of? Well, my book-loving fellas. My book-loving oh, fuck. All right. My book-loving friendos. Dresden Files is a book series by... Who makes it again? I remember his name. He's very prolific. He's made some excellent fantasy series in addition. Anyways, Grave Pearl's when it hits a stride. I would agree. Grave Pearl is baller. Oh, good thing I dodged that one. Sorry, Srox. Looks like you drew the bad ticket. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, I am seeing a problem where the camera wants to help you. The camera wants to help me, and as a result, oh my god. What are you doing, bro? There we go. Thank you. It is a book about, it is a urban fantasy. So modern day fantasy book, right? About a wizard in Chicago who is a private detective. And about all the weird shit he gets into because the local cops call him when they don't know what the fuck to do, and they give it to the department that they kind of hate because they're like, give it to the shit guys. This is a bad job. We don't want to do it. And because the person who leads that department, everyone hates, like the other higher up cops hate, so they gave it to her. But she's very, very skilled, and she's smart. So she's like, yeah, this is weird shit. I'm calling in this dude who says he's a wizard. He's a crackpot, but like, he seems to get it done, right? It's like, well, I don't know about the whole wizard thing. Oh my god, the overhead smash. I do need to upgrade. Isn't the Dresden Files have a horny skull? Yes, Jason. There is a horny skull from the Dresden Files. Yeah, Jim Butcher. Jim Butcher is the author of the Dresden Files, right? He's a fantasy series that is very well loved by those in the know. Anyways, so basically, so he's a detective in Chicago. There are some downsides. It's not a perfect series. First off, the detective is kind of a Mary Sue. Jim Butcher himself has said that Harry's greatest weakness is that he cares too much. Right, like, oh, he cares too much. Ooh, what a negative character trait. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, I'm so sorry that you give a fuck. Well, Srox, you should probably get out. I don't want to go in there. Okay, good. Now then. Paralyzed. Yeah, so you have Harry Dresden himself, who is a wizard, and he's a fun character as a wizard. He is very... What the fuck? Wait. What? Did he fall over? What was that? What was that? I have no idea what made him fall over like that. You'd be a Gary Stu? Yes, exactly. Yeah, same thing. Anyways, so yeah, so he's kind of a Mary Sue, but he does earn his wins. That boy gets fucked up by the end of every single book. Holy shit. He is always up against the wildest things and fighting for his life. And that's part of why it's a good series, right? I think that's something that is missing in modern isekai. The characters are always given, like, incredible power. I don't want to see my character given power. I want to see my character get fucked up. I want to see them crawl on the ground and cry, baby. Am I... Is that a red flag? Is that a relationship red flag? Likes to see you earn it. Oh, well. But... Anyways, So yeah, so he's a wizard detective, and yeah, he has a magic skull possessed by an ancient spirit of knowledge that loves trashy romance books and is super horny, but he's trapped in a skull, right? He's a spirit trapped in the skull, so Harry's like, no, you don't get to fucking leave. You're gonna cause problems if I let you out. And he got it from his master, who was an evil wizard who tried to sacrifice him for power. Long story short, because he killed his master, but the whole evil wizard thing, the secret wizard council and the wizard cops are like, I don't know about this guy. I don't like this guy. I think he's evil. I think we should get him. So, you know, that's the author does an excellent job of setting up conflicts. My sword is not out. There we go. Excellent job of setting up conflicts. Who addressed Harry Dresden if they made an animated series? I mean, it has to be someone who can do the hard-boiled detective, right? But detective films aren't really in vogue. Who do we have as a voice actor who's good at hard-boiled cop? Who did, because it has to be hard-boiled cop meets wizard, who is in his, I think his late 30s. He's like in his 30s at the start of the book series, early 30s, I think. So yeah, so detective wizard in his 30s, who is a nice guy, but has been through it. He grew up in a rough part of town. If you was from where he was from, you'd be dead. Right? That's the kind of vibe you need to be getting from him. All right, sleep toad. Oh my god, Gormagala snores. Because he was Pool Black Throne. Oh. Oh yeah, they did do a live action. Well, you could bring that guy back. I don't know how good he was. I've never seen it. But they did do a live action, so there you go. Dude, I fucking love that Gormagala snores. That is so funny to me. Alright, let's switch off Greatsword back to Dual Blades. That is... I am enchanted by that fact. Keep telling you to watch ReZero. I know ReZero is good. I know. But anyways, there's a lot of things that are good that I need to watch. But like... Okay. A big part of Harry Dresden and why it's good is Harry himself is solid, but the supporting cast and the characters around Harry are, as a whole, excellent. They're well written, they feel like people, and they are very interesting characters with a lot of motivation and a lot of action, right? They do things, and Harry survives. Generally, he survives his books. A mix of his own, like, reckless, suicidal moves that pay off, and more importantly, from the help of the people he knows. You'll watch Bleach in 2020. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, did he fall asleep again? No way. Oh my god! Oh, that did 149 points of damage. Good lord, I gotta upgrade this armor. Does good damage, but I think we gotta go earn some armor spheres. I don't know about you. I think we gotta go earn some armor spheres. Whoop. I'm eating hits. Good lord. Don't worry. I played through the hell that is Solo for you on the 3DS as a gunner. Nothing can scare me. Yeah, Michelle, Michael, and Thomas probably big three. Yeah, Yeah, there's a lot of characters. And again, I'm not going to go too into detail, because who knows, maybe you'll read the book. If you want a good fantasy urban series, which draws on a lot of different mythologies, different characters, and shows them, for the most part, pretty respectfully and well, Dresden series is great. There's a lot of vampires, both horrifying ones and sexy ones. So if you're into vampires, hey, there you go. The Harry Dresden series is for you. Nice. Where does tail go? No, we carved that already. Never mind. Whop. There's werewolves. There's a teen wolf drama. There's paladins and heroic church figures, and people who are just super stand-up folks. And all in all, it goes everywhere. There's evil fae. There's not evil fae that are still fae, so they'll still fuck you up because they're fae. This is a good anime. I've heard, people love Bleach, right? It's got to be good. Dresden Files is good. There's wacky wizard in the modern day, and his favorite spell is to cast Glock. Well, actually, it's to cast Revolver. Because as a wizard, tech tends to break on him, so he prefers simple things like a revolver that's less likely to break. Your Blaze Jewel is not even good. Does it come with a second stat? Oh, it doesn't come with a second stat. Yeah. I know ReZero is good for, like, the main character earns it. On the other hand, it does have a level of, like, god damn, bro, this main character, like, how is anyone alive on this planet? Because that is what I do know of ReZero. It has the opposite problem, where the main character earns it, but he is constantly earning it so hard that you're almost like, how are you alive? You know what I mean? Like, dude, just stay down at this point. Good God. All right. What else? What else do we want to hunt? Y'all got any interests? I feel like a lot of the monsters are kind of meh. Let's find a Rumpopolo. I like Rumpopolo. He's so cute. Rumpopolo. Doesn't Harry Dresden have sexually repressed feelings? Look. The man is going through it 24/7. There are so many Dresden books. This dude goes through it, and he is also a... Would he count as a boy failure? I mean, I would say it. Harry Dresden is, despite succeeding, I think he would classify as a boy failure. Like, he fumbles some baddies constantly. And also, the people after him, it's like, how about that one? Oh, hell nah. Right? Like, that one? Bro, I'm gonna fucking die. Hell nah. So yeah, he's pretty pent up, you could say. Not really a fault of his own. This is much more a case of like, dude, you just got it rough, huh? All right. Well, do we greatsword Rumpopolo or do we burn him? Actually, wait, no, why am I thinking you can burn him? Oh, it's because he's made of oil, so I think you can burn him. You don't burn him, you get him wet. We'll greatsword him. Yippee! Greatsword. Yeah, he is a boy failure. He is a boy failure, and one thing to note is he is a boy failure who also is trying his best, and half of the people coming on to him are either not human and will kill him. It might be hot, but it's not going to end well. Or will just be used as leverage against him, inevitably, and everyone knows it. Or it's someone going, dude, you're so cool. And he goes, oh, no, we're not doing this. You know, like, where it's like, oh, no, this is not going to be a thing. And that's very consistent, where it's just like, oh, no. No, thank you. Why is he paralyzed? I'll take it. Well, good enough for me. Cormac Cathy is made same guy who made No Country for Old Men. Interesting. I have heard of that one, though I have not read it. Ah, that's the thing with books, right? No matter how much you read, it's like, oh, you haven't read X book? Yeah, man, there's like a billion of these things. Good lord, no one can read it all. Unfortunately, ain't no one who has actually read them all. I wish I had the time and the opportunity. Unfortunately, I won't lie, these days I could read a book, but I am always like, ooh, let's play a video game or watch a stream. Dude, streamers have ruined me. As a streamer, streamers have ruined me. Ooh, that was a nice perfect block. Like, ooh, ah, not the air. Whoop. Ooh, ah. It was adapted into a movie. Yeah, that's why I recognize it. I've heard the movie is good. But yeah, and that's the thing. Some books are good, but just a bad read. And then there's books that are a bad read and also a terrible book. You ever know one of those? When I was a youth, I made a deep mistake. I tried to read Atlas Shrugged because I found it in my house, right? And I was like, oh, this person is well known. I'll read Atlas Shrugged. Oh my god. It is 400 pages of the most stupid and short-sighted drivel. It has like a 5-page long monologue. I don't mean like a speech. I mean like a singular paragraph that's like 5 pages. It might be longer. I think I'm misremembering. I think it's longer. All you need to know is that that book fucking sucks. Not even talking about the stupidity of the like philosophies. Though it's badly made. It's just a bad book, man. Hyperion Cantos. Interesting. What is the Hyperion Cantos? Is that a similar one where it's like, yo, this book sucks, bro? No, like, ideas? What do you think about the philosophy? Don't know. Your book was so bad, I just hate everything attached to it now. Oh, poor Rumpopolo. Poor little guy. He couldn't make it.
Glad you're in one piece.
Explosion! The sci-fi novel series. Speaking of sci-fi novel series, I do. No, I gave it away, right? Hold on, I gotta check. I gotta check if I still have this. Nope, don't have it anymore. Okay, I did give it away. I have heard that the Three Body Problem is a good sci-fi series. It's a Chinese sci-fi series that I know has been translated and is very well renowned. I think it got like a Netflix movie? I don't know if that was good. I mean, I don't trust Netflix movies. For like anything, good lord. But even so, I mean, go read some Russian dystopia. I know, right? Go read some actual, like, no, you want to be sad. Fucking, let's just go read some Russian, like, some famous Slavic literature, and now we'll feel sad. Now I'll feel sad. Oh, yeah. Finish it off with a nice Irish bedtime story. There are certain societies where it's just like, hey, man, what's your shared consciousness? Interesting. Oh. Never reading I Don't Have a Mouth, I Must Scream. Nah, I Have No Mouth But Must Scream is great. Probably don't want to read it. It's going to be a bummer, but it is great. I like the ideas behind it. I think I Have No Mouth But Must Scream is very cool. It is a case of like, hey, you want to read this? No, I think I'd be sad if I read that. You know what I mean? Sometimes just like, I don't I don't think that I do, actually. I think I'm good. What should we fight? You know what I want to fight? Let's fight Raydal. Raydal, first off, drip. Like a max out drip. And second off, it's really cool looking. So, you know, it's a good reason to go find one. Do we have it? No. Oh, wait, hold up. Where there's available, it's a hunting assistant. I don't know, this doesn't mean anything to me. Hold up. Is that a tempered new Udra? That drops a gem? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're fighting new Udra. Oh lord. It's too scary. Hey, I think that's very reasonable. It's very, very reasonable and in general pretty healthy to go. I don't think I want to experience that thing, right? Like scary games, right? Scary games, scary stories. There's a difference, and it's different for every person, of course, of, wow, this is spooky. I'm enjoying the ability to go through an adrenaline rush and entertain the concepts of horrible things in the safety of my own home, right? No, nothing bad's going to happen, but like, it's fun to think about crazy things. It's good for the brain. It tickles the mind. I think this guy is weak to water. Mayhaps. He is. Good. Let's go get our water swords. I hate great swording this dude. I do not want a great sword a new Udra. Good lord. I've tried. It ends in horrible tragedy. Horrible tragedy, you could say. Anyways. Oh, the writer of it voices AM in the I Have No Mouth But Must Scream game? Shoot. That's cool, actually. You can make 70, you can make 80 item loadouts. No one's doing that. Good lord, no one's making that. But yeah, it is as a whole total downer, right? Total downer of a series. Not a... Oh, where are you at? Surprise, motherfucker! Ooh, oh my god, 3k damage. Oh my god, that 3k damage. You love to see it. No! Oh, I want to switch weapons. I don't want a greatsword, this guy. Nah. I want the speed and clarity of purpose. The speed and clarity of the dual blade. And also to spin. The fucking spin till I win. Woo! Woo woo! But yeah. I was thinking another thing that... Oh my god! Okay, he can just repeatedly hammer you. Cool. I didn't get... Oh, no. Come on. No time for healing. We must kill. Nero. Come on. Oh, he's slightly out of range. There we go. Time to run. New Udras. Okay, besides Jin Haddad, who's just so cool, New Udra and Zhuwu, or sorry, the Shewu, I guess is how they pronounce it. No idea why, but hey, that's how they say it. Whoop, 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 whoop. No thank you, sir. These are definitely my favorite monsters. Just fighting cephalopods on its own is weird enough that it's very fresh as an experience. You know what I mean? It's not something you've ever like done in a Monster Hunter, And that makes it really weird. And I think that has a lot of value in its own right. What do you... Oh! There we go. Has a lot of value in its own right. All Tomorrows was another terrifying book. Yeah, y'all reading scary books. I'm just here... Unironically, nowadays when I want to read a book, I just go read a rom-com. I don't want to read a scary intellectual book. I'm gonna go read Dawn to Dawn, where we have wacky ghost stories and cute romance and cool action. I'm gonna read a manga. God, it's so funny to me. If younger me were to see what I was reading, I would have two responses. First, yo, let me read that. If you like it, it's probably good. I do have good taste. What can I say? But just as importantly, younger me would be like, where are your novels? And I'm like, look, man, who's got the time, you know? Who's got the time? That's just how it be sometimes. Oh, by the way, you cannot flash bomb New Udra. He's immune to flash bombs. Don't know why, but he is. Been reading the Warhammer novels. Any good ones? Any good ones? I know people like a lot of the Warhammer novels, but I've never read any of them. Are you reading fantasy or 40k? Honestly, I think I'd be more interested. I know, right? You can't flash bomb him. It's weird. I'd be more interested in fantasy. Problem is, they don't. How many fantasy novels they making, you know? Whoop. Oh. Ooh, ah. Oh, he is covered in wounds. You're so wounded, boy. Infinite Divine is super good. I've heard that one is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is the Necron one, I know. And Necrons are super cool. Almost as cool as the orcs. And the lizard men. I love me some lizard men. Which is kind of funny, because Necrons hate the lizard men. They never run into them, but if they did, ooh, they'd be steaming mad. They'd be steaming mad. Oh, shock trap. Gotta get that damage out. Lay out that sick DPS. The deeps. The deeps. We gotta drop some deeps. There we go. We got a meter. We got a power. We're gonna go higher and higher. Brutal coming in Day of Ascension. Yeah. I heard there was a Tau book that just came out for 40k that was apparently very, very good. Called like Elemental Council or something like that. I've been told that one was excellently well done. And a Tau book from someone who actually likes the Tau. The most important and rarest thing of all for Warhammer writers. Someone who actually likes the goddamn book. Hasn't Dawn to Dawn featured Jeff the Killer and Slender Man? I mean, dude, that's my favorite part of Dawn to Dawn. You never know what the fuck is gonna happen. They'll feature something every time. It's something. But if you ever ask, oh, what's the feature character today? Fuck if I know, man. Alright, we got barrels. Barrel. This is not the easiest to barrel monster, I'm not gonna lie. Not the easiest to barrel. Out of the way, fool! There we go. Alright, swap! Switch it, switch it. Oh, he doesn't use his eyes. He uses the tentacles to find things. That is interesting. Okay. That would explain why he's immune to flash bombs. Okay, cool. As long as there's a reason, I'm down. What is going on? Oh, we about to get cooked. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nyom. Get staggered, nerd. You ain't nothing. It's the power of my wildest spin. Go to see the rake appearing down and on. Right. It's just hype if anything shows up in Dawn to Dawn, because literally anything could. Oh, no need for the trap. Make sure to pick that up. Because anything could show up, right? And for those who are unaware, Dawn to Dawn is a action romance shonen series. It has an anime and Netflix. Excellent adaptation. Amazing. I would start there. But it's really fucking good. It's really good, and the character interactions and relationships are peak. Absolute 10 out of 10. Now, I will note, if you're unfamiliar with ghost stories and UFO abduction stories, that is the focus of the series. It's about cryptids and ghosts. So I will preface it with a warning. If you're not familiar with UFO abduction stories, well, let's just say they're about kidnapping you and probing you against your will, right? That is the start. It doesn't end badly, but that is an aspect of the series, which understandably turns some people off. Yeah. Weird thing is, how does New Udra have cerebrospinal fluid?
Now let's continue our investigation.
That is an excellent question. How does New Udra have cerebrospinal fluid? He has no spine. Huh. That's a great question. That is a great question. Hi, Ash. Sure. Welcome in. Welcome in. Feel free. Lobby codes in the pinned comments. But yeah, Dawn to Dawn is great. That's probably one of the more recent things I've read. I won't lie. Half of the series I've read recently, and I hate to admit it, are like ecchi series. Not because I like wanted ecchi, but because I hear a premise and my brain just goes, what? My brain just goes, what the fuck is this series? All right, I'm going to read a few chapters on a lark, right? As a joke. I'm just like, all right, I got to see this. You know what I mean? I got to see this. This sounds wild. And then I read a few chapters and I'm like, wow, that is the premise, huh? All right, I got to read a few more. I got to read a few more. Where is this going? And next thing I know, I've read the whole thing. And I'm like, that was exactly as fucking nuts as I thought, which was very. Maybe he's fluids he stole from the other monsters. Yeah. He just really likes collecting spinal fluid. Lads, you think you've seen a red flag before. Get ready for spinal fluid collection. Here's a hobby that'll put some hair on your chest. Oh, no. We have to wait for him to get around.
A tempered monster.
Hey, buddy.
Look at
Hey,
the
buddy.
size of
Crawl
his
over
skull.
to the fun pit. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Crawling over to the big little nubby guy. He's a lot of fun, I swear. He's a lot of fun. I like, by the way, how these are worn down. These like spike points are worn down with age. You think the native people actually maintain this thing at all? It's not just drip. It's a whole downpour. All right, we're gonna have to piss him off. All right, sneak attack. Yay! All right, buddy, get over here.
You got this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. Trigger the trap. Fuck it. Good enough. There we go. Wah! Oh, 34? Wait, the last one only did 2,700. This is 3,400? Why the difference? Did the trap amplify the damage output? I mean, if so, that's something that I should take a note of. That's a big deal, right? Shoot, that's a big difference. All right, I'm done. I also know something interesting about new Udra. Ooh, about both squids' designs. I think they're some of the tankiest monsters in Wilds. Because you might notice they take a lot of damage, right? They simply take a lot. Oh, I'm taking the hits. They take a lot more damage. They aren't hardened. Like, they don't have tough armor plating where you bounce. They just take all the damage and take the hits. But they still take a long time to kill, which to me implies these things are very beefy. Call luring pods a stink mink. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. Man, I miss stink minks. There are things that are really good and very well done in Wilds that are excellent. I really like Rise. I know a lot of people hate Rise. I think Rise is excellent. I think Rise was really good. Really, really good and well done. I hate to say it. I hate to disagree with the zeitgeist. Actually, I love to disagree with the zeitgeist. Bring back water combat. Any day now, we're going to get water combat back. Not because it's good, but because it's funny to me how... Oh, shit. Okay. That was going to be bad. There was nowhere to escape. All right. Anyways, what was I saying? Right. I think Rise is good. And I miss stink minks. For me, part of the thing is, I know monsters are supposed to fight each other to some point to attract them into each other. And they kind of do, but I don't really feel it in this game. Rise's monsters ramming into each other was clearly too good, I will say. I think everyone can acknowledge you get too much from a monster fight in Rise. Holy shit, you get like thousands of damage. Thousands of points of damage. And that's probably too much. That's probably too much. Boy, Trinity of Evil, Judge Holden, AM. Yeah. Who is QU? Who is that? Oh shit. Woo. Good thing I dodged that one. We didn't all make it, but I did. Let's go. Oh, get back here. Okay, he's going. Anything you drop, anything you drop. I'll take the sword, though. I'll take the sword. But I'm not familiar with Judge Holden. Who is that? And Q. I don't know who Q is. Like Star Trek Q? No. Star Trek's Q isn't that evil. He's just a wacky guy. He's just a wacky little guy. I mean, he's not good, but I don't know if he's evil. I miss Star Trek. I miss Star Trek. I am back, Dawson. I am. Just some restream dying. You know, I'm not the only one who's had problems with restream. I have heard others have been having issues with it recently. So I guess it's on their end. The thing I use to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, it apparently is having some issues. Well, let's hope they don't keep having issues, right? Isn't that so? Let's go. We can fucking spin for days. Oh, yeah, the damage. Let's go. I don't know how much I do, but I know it's a big number. You ever get that sometimes? 100 pepper dino gators. Ooh, a peppered gator meat sounds good. Y'all ever have gator meat? It's good stuff. Very, very lean. Not particularly strong. So if you peppered your gator meat, I mean, that's exactly what you do, right? In a lot of southern style cuisine. It's exactly what you do for a reason. I will say, I am not a southern fella, but I have spent a few years having some good cuisine. I would call it southern adjacent, not Cajun. God, jeez. This bro got shredded. Good lord. Good lord. What was that hunt time? Didn't even get to go home. Yo, this man's wife and kids are never going to see the body. That's crazy. Anyways, time to desecrate it. Alright, we died out when I was ranting on card games. That's when it died. In a slinger ammo that's circular and a friend-shaped critter. Most people choose a low guy. Exactly, right? Exactly. We all love a stink mink. Pokemon wishes it could be this. I don't know. Have you heard of Power World? They're pretty close. They're pretty close. Also, hey, Play Coco. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, card games. You like dinos and sky strikers and graveyards. I really like graveyard decks. I love graveyard decks in card games, not because I want them to be strong. I actually don't really care if I win in a card game. I'm very much a Johnny. Very much a Johnny player. Which, if you aren't familiar with the terminology, it's from Magic the Gathering. Oh, 3-tier Flayer. Oh, that's probably really good. For those unfamiliar, in Magic the Gathering being essentially the oldest card game, you have 3 main types of players: the Johnny, the Spike, and the Vorthos. My notes, Vorthos is a weird name on purpose. Spikes represent players who care about winning over anything else. Max Udra, nice. I mean, that was some good Udra hunting. Oh, Gravekeepers are anti-graveyard. Oh, I misread it. I misread it. Power was more of Arc Survival. Yeah, but like, it's close enough. Pokemon's still kind of pissed by it, so yay, you know. If it pisses off Nintendo, then I'm happy. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Anything good in the fields? Tempered Lullabarina. I do need more Lullabarina. Tempered Ajaricon. Oh, by himself on do. Oh my god. Controls. Chaos. Control. All right, we'll save these tempered boys just to have them. Let's do the tempered Lullabarina just as a nice little where did it? Oh, and a tempered arc belt. I'll save that. Oh, fuck! Ah, my controls. My controls. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'll stop making gross sounds. Where's the Lullabarina? Is it gone? Oh my god, it left already. Well, alright. I guess. What even counts for 2-star? I need 2-star tickets. I bet a Jaricon gives it. Yeah. A Jaricon will definitely be a 2-star. Dang it. All you know is that Magic the Gathering smells better than Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. You know what's funny? I got a friend who plays a lot of Grand Archive, and they have mentioned to me that the reason they don't go to one of the local stores often is because, one, it's really poppin'. It's like Grand Archive does super well there. It's very popular. But like, it's super popular, right? And like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has their tournaments on the exact same day. So they got like 20 people for Grand Archive, but also they have the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Crowd, which, like, Yu-Gi-Oh's the second biggest card game, possibly the biggest card game, depending where you are, right? So it is. I need to check. What is the monkey weak to? I don't want to. Well, I could greatsword the monkey solo. Water and ice. All right. I guess water.
I heard from the
Water is a pretty kind of high power one in this game. Anyways, the Yu-Gi-Oh players smell horrible. And that store has like bad ventilation. So it's just like, you don't want to go. You don't want to go on Yu-Gi-Oh Day. I don't know why that is. It's like Smash Bros players, right? I'll make fun of Smash Bros players because I think it's really funny. And I also love Smash Brothers. See, it's okay because I love Super Smash Bros. No, it's not. Anyways, I'll still make fun of them. I don't give a fuck. But like, if you go to fighting game tournaments, right? If you go to Evo, dude, it's not a joke. The Smash Bros players, you can tell. Why is that, you might ask? Generic, why do Smash Bros tournaments smell worse than the Mortal Kombat tournaments? I don't know. I don't know. Right? Not a clue. It's just a thing. One of the worst things is you go, there's a card that asks for a handshake. And a Konami went, you can give the concept of a handshake. Oh my god, people actually... Guys, don't make me shake. Don't make me shake Greasy Steve's hand. Look at him. And Konami went, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to shake Greasy Steve's hand. That's fucking funny, dude. Like, how could you even be mad? That's funny. Oh. Damn it. As funny as the spinning down the monster thing is for dual blades, it does actually do very bad damage. Like, it's kind of bad when you trigger it half the time because it just tanks your DPS. Woo. Come on, you discount Rajang wannabe. What you got? What you got? Nothing. You got nothing. That's what I thought, buddy. Maximilian Pegasus would hate it. I mean, maybe. Maybe he's into it. Nah, he's rich. He's rich. He would never. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted. Oh well, guess we'll sharpen. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's... I mean, and I think part of the funny thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is cards that do concepts outside of the physical game are always funny, right? But, Magic the Gathering has the sense to keep it to the unsets. And if you haven't seen those, I love the unsets. In Magic the Gathering, they have certain card sets that basically just say, hey, we're going to put all of the stupid ideas in this set. You can't use these cards in an actual tournament. You can only use them with each other because we just went Lamau that we're just going to be as stupid as we can. And that's why you get things like a card with stats based on how many keywords it has, and you just start adding abilities to it based off your other cards, and it's complete bullshit because the whole point is to make a card that's unreadable. He's got a turtle shell. He does have a turtle shell. He does. It's because he's supposed to be an Asura. If you didn't know, the reason Ajarakan looks the way he does is I'm pretty sure he's supposed to represent an Asura, which is it's a kind of angry ass deity who fights good, basically. That's all. And he's supposed to represent that. It is a good look. He has a cool look. I like his design. There's a Family Guy gag with Magic the Gathering? Really? Oh. It kind of surprises me. Surprises me to hear. Granted, I shouldn't be. Family Guy has a gag for everything because it's ancient, right? God, how old is Family Guy? Just actually think about how old it is. Are Western cartoons in trouble? Are Western cartoons in danger? I feel like a lot of the good stuff got canceled, right? And the okay ones like Family Guy exist in perpetuity, and you're like, well, I mean, I'm glad they're not canceled. I don't want anyone to get canceled. But like, wow, really? That's the one that made it? Of all of them, it was that one? Okay. Your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards is liner equation. Can we have to do a liner equation? Oh my god. That is... Oh yeah, very nice. There is something very similar in Pathfinder that I love. This is from Pathfinder 1st Edition, which of course, much like 3rd Edition, which it comes from, is very much a nightmare of game design. Just a nightmare of a game based off D&D 3.5. But they have a spell, or they have a feat for wizards, where you roll multiple D6s. You roll multiple dice based on how good you are at engineering lore, your engineering skill. And then you have to take every single dice you rolled and take every dice you rolled, 1 to 6 per dice, add and subtract in a way that oh my god, that hit both of us. No! Oh, that's so tragic. Oh, that's so tragic. You roll. So let's say you have 10 points in engineering, right? Because it's a game where that's how it works. You then roll 10 dice, take all the dice, and you have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide with every single number in order to form a prime number. And if you form a prime number, you get a better spell. Like, your spell goes off. If you can't form a prime number, your spell fails. And it's like, dude. Why? Why? That's insane. Alright. That was a good hunt. I haven't hunted enough of him, and it would be nice to get his upgraded gear. Hey look, Bright Moss. It does nothing. Pew. I guess it does brighten up the area. It does make things brighter. They ain't joking about the moss. It do be bright. It's also useless. Anyways, let's hunt another one of those guys. However, I do need to pee. So I'm gonna start the hunt. If y'all want to keep hunting, if you guys want me to point you at something to kill, I'm gonna start another Ajaricon. I'm just gonna start him again because I mean I don't have any parts from him, so I could use more Ajaricon parts. But I'm gonna go pee. Be back in a couple minutes. Oh, also by the way, first off, what about Futurama? Futurama's good. Futurama's rad. Futurama has this problem where it's not ongoing. I know you're about to say generic. What do you mean? They're getting a new season. It's not ongoing. Futurama gets a new season, and then it gets canceled. And then it gets canceled, and then a while later, it gets a new season, and then that season gets canceled. So every season of Futurama feels and vibes totally different from the other ones once you get past first, like, 3 or 4 seasons, I think. Because, they fired half the people, right? And then they got different people, but they only could rehire some of them. Some people couldn't make it. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I'll be right back, though. Don't touch that dial. I'll be back. We're going to hunt some more monsters. I got to go pee, though. Blech. Wow. Okay. We're back. Smash or pass Nita Chris? I mean, yeah, obviously that's a smash. Nita Chris from Fate Grand Order? Dude, she's super hot. I'm not gonna lie, like... Granted, a lot of Fate characters are. Like Heracles. Look, Heracles loves to protect the children, which is so much better than the Heracles from Myth. Don't ask what Heracles from Myth likes doing to his families. Dude's got issues. Alright. Okay, let's restock our items. We stuck our items. Restock our items. I'm using Mushroom-mancer, but we don't have the mushrooms to support my beautiful, beautiful dash juice. So, Nata, inform the people. They're to change their goals, drop everything, and earn me the dash juice I deserve. The devil's blight. It fuels me. It powers me. It flows through my veins. Yes. Why hasn't St. Patrick become a Fate servant? Honestly, great question. Great question. I would love St. Patty. He'd make a great Fate servant. But Fate Grand Order has always just done its own thing.
Bye.
Half the time it's weird. Half the time they'll have a character pick and you're like, that's an amazing pull. Fantastic. Never even heard of this mythological character. Hell yeah. Right? I think those are the most exciting when you're like, who is this guy? Because you don't know what a servant is in Fate. And you're like, how is he doing this? And then you find out who the character is and you're like, fucking who? We're fighting who? I don't know what their weakness is. Who are they? Who are you? But like, yeah. Yeah, St. Patrick would be a great pick for a Fate character. And FGO's the most... No, absolutely, Kona. FGO has the single best depiction of actual Columbus ever. Because FGO's Columbus, for those unaware, Columbus in Fate Grand Order is evil. I don't mean like he's kind of naughty. Like, there are evil characters in Fate. Columbus just goes, dude, I fucking love destroying human rights. And everyone, including the villains, go, why? What? Why? And he's just like, hey man, have you actually read what I did in history? I'm a monster. Like, I'm so evil. Fun fact, Columbus had his rights and ownership taken away from him by the Spanish crown. When he returned to Europe after a few trips, eventually the Spanish crown, I don't remember what they did. I don't know if they exiled him or if they put him under house arrest. Either way, they basically went, Columbus, you are no longer managing the new world, the new continent you discovered. We're just straight up taking it away. And you might be like, why would they do that? And the answer is because even the Spanish crown was like, hey, we need someone to manage this thing. You're insane, buddy. We are insane. Wow. Funniest thing. Like, and so Fate's representation of Columbus is fantastic because it's like, oh, was he misunderstood like half these historical figures? Nah, dude's fucking nuts. Nah. We uploaded modern morality into his brain and he went Lamau. LOL, I'ma do it again. Like, don't do it again. I'ma do it again. You can't stop me. I'm evil. And this is a series where some of your characters are based off of, like, actual supervillains from books. And somehow Columbus is just so much more evil. I do love him. What about Mulan? There's a lot of great servants from mythologies Fate hasn't tapped. I assume a big part of it, for the most part, is that the writers, the creators of Fate, simply aren't as familiar with a lot of mythologies from other cultures, so they tend to not use those cultures as much. I imagine, at least I like to imagine, part of it is because they recognize that's like, I could do this character, but that's a beloved cultural aspect, and I don't really know them enough. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, I want to do Mulan. Well, it's not a Disney movie, right? Mulan's a real historical character. So the question is, how does one write them well if you yourself are not in tune with that culture? It's kind of hard. And Lord knows, everyone knows, Fate has not done a great job. Fate has often not done a great job. I mean, fucking Artoria. I see you, Artoria, my ass. Altria. Fucking Altria. I see you, Nasu. It's not Altria. No one calls her Altria. That's not her name. We all know that's not her name. Gosh dang it. They should have actual Saint Valentine. Saint Nick would be a great character. Honestly, if you summon fucking... Oh, you can break his tail a second time? What? Oh, interesting. Interesting. But no, like, summoning Santa Claus in a Fate series would be fantastic. A second reason it'd be fantastic is it'd be really funny to just straight up summon Saint Valentine or Saint Nicholas, right? Both of them would be great ones. There's a lot of saints you can pull from. There's a lot of saints you could pull from in the Fate series. Yeah, real Saint Nick, real Saint... Oh, we had a rock the whole time. Good lord. Poor bro. Poor bro got danced on. He's getting danced on, which is too cracked. What's the time? Ooh, my voice is kind of feeling it, I'm not gonna lie. Well, with that sense, how long do we want to go for tonight? Probably opening shot and thunder attack. God, why are the bowgun skills so bad, dude? The bowgun skills are so bad in Wild. Like, God. Yeah. They're not good. A lot of the weapon skills are good, but the bowgun skills are garbage. Well, at least the weapon skills for Greatsword and Dual Blade have been good. I know some of the other ones have been bad. I don't know. Fate's weird. I haven't kept up with it in a long time. I used to play a lot of Fate Grand Order. Like... How to say? What can we make? What can we do? Let's get that drip. We gotta get that drip. We gotta be melting. Oh, we're missing Stout Bones and Marrow. Interesting. Make his drip? I mean... Oh, wait. That's why I was on the right side. I mean, he's... Ooh, look at that Asura drip. That's pretty cool, though. That is pretty fucking cool. Is there a difference? Oh, it changes the flame color slightly if you get the other set. Okay, what's he do? Resentment, Blast Resistance, Part Breaker, and Bombardier. We can ditch the Blast Resistance and some of the Resentment and keep the Part Breaker. What is Resentment? Resentment. Increase attack when you have recoverable damage. Oh, so just keep swinging. Plus 25 attack. That is, I think, an eighth more damage on most weapons. Like an eighth to a ninth more damage. That's pretty significant. That's actually quite a bit. And Bombardier is barrel bombs. Barrel bomb. Barrel bomb. Barrel bomb. Ooh, the chest piece just for the resentment. That's not bad. Heartbreaker Bombardier. Heartbreaker 2 is pretty good. Heartbreaker is 6 skill, but very easy to get. Very easy to gem in Wilds. So I will say, I don't know how good I would consider this armor set. I feel like a lot of the armor sets are very mediocre, right? You just watch people play FGO. I get that. Oh, they announced a Total Warhammer or Total War Warhammer character. Nice. Nah, Jason, I love Paul Bunyan. I like Paul Bunyan because they're a joke character, but it would be nice. It would be nice to get a actual Paul Bunyan. It's not, you know, they got so many mythological characters. They have no time to go back and revisit. But like, I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. Be nice. Ooh, can we make Wrath? What's Wrath get? Evade Window 5, Adrenaline Rush 5, and Constitution. Constitution. Reduce stamina when dodging. Okay, and Adrenaline Rush. Increase attack power after perfectly timed attack. Rathalos's gimmick is perfect dodge spam? Oh. Why? That sounded aggressive, but why? What kind of... Oh, and you don't even have good gems. I don't even have good gem slots. Ugh. Ew. Ew, brother. Ew. God, a lot of these armor sets are kind of bad. Longo. Agitator 5. Wait. Agitator is balling, though. Agitator's bomb. Using the 2 victory gesture increases attack power of nearby hunters. That... Okay, hear me out. That sounds really funny. But in reality, if you have like a greatsword user and you put the monster to sleep, that's good. You can actually use it to buff their attack for that big swing. Is it something you use a lot? No. But like, it's something. John F. Kennedy, yeah. Now, I don't think you'll ever get any American presidents because they pulled that story thing with Thomas Edison, which is still it's a weird pick. It's a weird pick. Use attack power and affinity when large monsters become enraged. Ah, that's good. Counter-Strike Palico Rally. Palico? Oh, the Bravo set just keeps max agitator and wide range. Oh, that's... There's no 3-star slots, but there's a lot of 2-star slots. Wait a second. I think Blongo Beta. Is worth a look. All right. Yo, these pants look so fluffy. The pants look so fluffy. I bet they're super comfy. Like those like dancer pants, I bet they're super comfy, let me tell you. Every time you're bored, you ask a friend to explain what the Grail War is. Have fun trying to... See, the funny thing is, I think people just make Fate more complicated. No, Jason. But, I think the Grail Wars are just more complicated because people want to describe all of them. Let's go fight Blongo. I like his armor set. I like the drip. I like the armor set.
Right.
It's monkey time. It's monkey time. Go fight some Blongo. And I think I have the tempered one, right? Yeah. Nice. Get some of those. Tickets. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. But yeah. And Fate does have to be careful for certain historical characters they shouldn't portray, just because there isn't an easy way to portray them in a way that would not cause a lot of anger, right? Gotta be careful which characters to portray where it is still respectful. Always important. Oh yeah, we got better. We got 5 dual blades. 5 dual blades on top of our water dual blades. I never need anything again. I like how I was like, I'm gonna use greatsword this run, and we did use a lot of.
I heard from the others.
We did use a lot of how to say. Did use a lot of greatsword, but like the dual blade blender just calls to me. Exactly. The Grail Wars are actually pretty simple. Bunch of wizards are summoning history's heroes to fight. Now, you're too chill. There are certain things that shouldn't be addressed, okay? And I need you to know what not to address sometimes. Now, let's kill this Blagongo. I know Blagongo is a returning monster. I don't think I've ever fought him until this game. What is he from? Is he from one of the portables, or is he from 2? 2 had a lot of monkeys in it, but I never played it. Is he a 2 monster? He gives me the vibes of a 2 monster, and yes, I mean that negatively. Look, a lot of the monster designs are not always the best for Monster Hunter 2. Not always the best for Monster Hunter 2. I won't lie. Wow. 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 He is from 2. Yeah, again, Dawson, shut the fuck up. With all kindness, we're not addressing that. Anyways, yeah, he is from 2. That makes sense, yeah. So he came out with the Kongala and Rajang. Because I know Rajang was the big monster of 2. So it makes sense because they're reusing the skeleton, and skeletons are important. Skeletons are always important. Wow, missed. So I swung and I missed. I gotta resharpen. I gotta sharpen. The greatest bane of any dual blade. Oh, sharpening. But sometimes they're knocked down and damn it. And we just don't got time to sharpen. You know how it is. You know how. Ow. It's kind of weak. I appreciate it. But it's one of those things of like, here's a monster that we've introduced in high rank. Ooh, it's a big threat. And then you fight it and you're like, why is this high rank only? Because if it was G rank only, it would make sense, right? Because it's a new monster they've introduced from nothing. But when it's just, yeah, here it is, only a high rank hunter can fight it, and you're like, low rank needed more low rank monsters. I guess it's not bad. I have to farm less, but I mean, I'm here to farm. Oh my god. He cannot catch a break, this poor fella. This poor fella. Whack. Colonel Sanders. I mean, yeah, that would be a funny one. Spin! Spin, spin, spin. Will he move or will he die? Ooh-ah. Thank you. Now we keep spinning. See, what's wild to me is this is a tempered Blagonga, right? This is... Oh my god, it's so big. Wait, I need to catch one of those. Hold on. That doesn't count. Fuck. Where do you find those in the wild? Where do you find giant bigger wasps in the wild? Life is hard. But like, I feel like tempered monsters wouldn't get jumped like this, right? Are we just too good? What about C.S. Lewis? Well, and I remember a problem is a lot of your characters are new, right? The people you think about are new, right? Servants are at their best when they're older characters, in general, when they're not historically recent. So you got to think old school for some of the best pulls. Sleep functionality? Right, so you can use sleep coding. I have not touched bows. Bows seem to have changed a decent bit in Monster Hunter Wilds. They've changed a decent bit. I mean, it's still bow. It's still fairly simple, but I don't know. I don't know. A new bounty has been posted. What does that mean? Fuck, does that mean someone else is doing a quest? Hold on. No. Lobby menu. No. I don't know what that means. We're going to ignore that. All right, let's fight more Blagongo. I want that armor. I want that fluffy, fluffy armor. Is that the last Blagongo I had? Oh, man.
I'll be waiting
I don't
here.
think that's really worth fighting him if he's not tempered. Is that a 5-star tempered Arkveld? Holy cow. Making that an investigation. Honor to the add Shigaru Magala. There's no way they won't add Oreo and Shigaru Magala. Because they have to. To be perfectly... Ooh. Tempered Gypsaros that drops a ton of Gypsaros mats. Hold up. Gypsaros makes good poison gear. We'll save that. Let's see what else we got, though. Multi-hunt. Meh. Tempered Duna and a tempered Lullabarina. Perfect. Alright, and nothing there. Man, the plains sucks to hunt on. Isn't it weird how the plains has the most new monsters by far? But, like, they kind of suck? Is that just me? It's like, hey, man, you can go hunt all of these monsters. And I go, nothing there has good material, and half of them don't even make weapons. Like they have the sandworm, right? The sand leviathan. Cool monster. Great design. Fun fight. I am making dual swords and great swords right now. The sand leviathan doesn't make any dual swords, nor does it make any great swords. That's weird, right? That's weird, right? Yeah, sure. Welcome in. You're always welcome. Lobby's open. Code is in the comments. But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's weird gaps in the monster loadout. Same way, I have barely fought. Which one are we going for? That one. Let me go ahead and paint that. And first we sneak attack. Go ahead and burn him up. God, fire damage just melts Gypsaros so hard. Damn it! Oh, I missed this. I missed the dodge. You can perfect dodge the flashbang from Gypsaros. When you pull it off, oh, you feel so good. You feel so good, let me tell you. Also, I find it funny. Remember when they introduced packs as a mechanic? You remember how I have never used packs as a... Like, it's just... It's a thing where it's like, here's a mechanic. Will it show up? Not really. What about Beowulf? Beowulf is a servant. He's a pretty old one. He's years old, actually.
I've mounted it.
Oh, that's such an awkward timing for the paralyze. Alright, now we got back out so we don't stagger. Do we go for the tail? Actually, yeah, you need an insane number of Gypsaros tails. If you ever make the Gypsaros weapons, which, like, they're pretty fun. for some reason, you need like an ungodly numbers of Gypsaros tails in particular. No idea why that is. Oh, nice greatsword. Love to see another greatsword user. But no idea why they decided that Gypsaros would need like an insane number of tails. Dawson, Alice in Wonderland is a character. It's nursery rhyme. That's why she's called Alice. That's you gotta go review the Fate Servants, my man. We already have a bunch of them. Damn it. Oh, did you gem in flash resist, Peril? Nice. Love to see so. Nope, you just somehow no-selled that one. Oh my god. Damn it. I'll figure it out eventually. Rick Astley is a serpent. Look, he's a support character who never gives you up or lets you down. Clearly a strong protection-based character. And as a musician, he's naturally a caster. It's all coming together. Oh, I forgot demon mode doesn't turn off while you're sharpening. Hey, Zach, thanks for the hydrate. Got demon mode does not turn off while you are sharpening. That is a problem. That is a problem. Oh, yeah, the double wound pop. Let's go. As we dance. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. You can dance if you want to. Man, can you even break this tail? I could have sworn you could. I could have sworn it was a mechanic, because he drops tails, and they demand you have an insane... an insane number of them. But I swear they're not dropping. Let's go. Yes, I am poison. No, I don't care. We got blending to do. Alright. Now we care about the poison. Now we care about the poison. Let's grab some hard rock. Hard rock. Alright. We can just kill it. We can just kill it. Normally at the end of a Monster Hunter game, I tend to cap my monsters, right? I tend to cap monsters just because it increases clear time. But frankly, the monsters at high rank in Wilds are so fragile. They're so fragile. It's just like, bro, who cares? Alright, let me just walk back. I wonder if he actually takes damage. He usually does. Traditionally, he always does. But you never know. Heavy pod, let's go. You finally have Wi-Fi? Oh, yeah? You missing that Wi-Fi? Bonk. I know, right? Hammer's a good time. I should do some more hunting horn too. I should do more hunting horn. I love hunting horn. Hey, Letty, how you doing? I do like me some hunting horn and hammer. I don't know, every weapon is fun in Monster Hunter. That's a big part of why I think it's such a good game. It's essentially like 13 action games because each weapon feels way different. Now it's kind of a pain to make all the weapons, but hey, you gotta have something to do, right? Gotta have something to do. All right. I was just hunting that guy because he was there. All right, do we do something? Do we go hardcore or do we chill it? Oh, I'm under attack as we speak. Hey, how about Tempered Uthduna? He's right here. I don't know who's attacking me. Anyways, not really my problem. Ah, fuck. It is my problem. All right, Gilly Mantle. Oh, it's just another Gypsaros. Whatever. Anyways, where were we? Doing well. How you doing? Let's go fight an Uthduna. It's been a while since I fought the big boy. He's a fun one. I like his design. He's a little... Uthduna's interesting because he uses water entirely defensively. And there's some beautiful... There's some beautiful wave effects when he slams down in the water zones. Problem is, one, no one sees the wave effects. You want to know why? Because we all turn our graphics down to play this game because the optimization is terrible. What is Uth weak to? I think it's lightning. Where are you? Oh, that was a king size new Udra. Nice. Where are you? It is lightning. Lightning weapons are really bad. Lightning weapons are really bad, man. Well, but I'll swap over to our good old paralysis and our great swords. We can still use our great swords. All right, good enough. Yeah. The optimization is so frustrating. What about a Kool-Aid Man servant? Oh yeah. See, and that's the thing, right? Give me a Fate spin-off, like a low budget Fate spin-off. I guess they do a lot of writing, but this would be better as like a stupid game. Something small where you do it as like what am I thinking? You play it as, hey man, for this Fate game, we got a bunch, like a Fate spin-off of food mascots. You could never get that there. The licensing would never work. Here's the real reason. If you do business mascots like the Kool-Aid Man, companies hate each other. Like, companies despise each other. See, and Family Guy can get away with it because I don't even know if they ask for perms, honestly. I'm sure they do, but it's one-offs. But when you pit mascots against each other, no company will ever, I mean ever, be okay with their mascot losing to a direct competitor, which makes sense, right? No one wants to the Kellogg's Tony the Tiger, their brand does not want to get a reputation for going, Lamau, Tony, remember how he's worse than Applejack? Applejack no diffs Tony. Does it matter? No. But if you... I'm using fire jewel swords. I need to switch right now. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, well, whatever. Great sword. Let's go. Bad weapon set. Food fight did it, and it was awful. Yeah. It's so hard to do, though. Just getting the licensing is a nightmare. And since Fate's a Japanese property, it would be even harder. Their copyright law there is nutso completely insane. Completely insane. Wah. Got him. Ooh, nice. Wop, wop, wop. Ooh, 525 on a crit. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. And then he's still here for me to... Dang it. Oh, so close. I almost got the wound. I almost got the wound proc. Oh, I have to hit that. Okay. Yeah, but I didn't mean to say like a fate like mascot fighter just joke thing. It doesn't have to be food specifically. That's just an easy one to think about. That's just an ow. I'm just tanking the hits. I need to stop that. That's just the one I was thinking about, right? Well, blah. Oh, I didn't block in time. I thought I blocked. I did not. I did not. Oh, why? Bro, why you want me? I'm just here potioning. I'm just here potioning. Chill, Holmes. Chill. Ugh. Dang it. Well, now we go again. Have I played the other Monster Hunter games? Yeah. I am an old Monster Hunter boomer. I started with Try. Try on the Nintendo Wii. See, I see this guy crawling in the water, and every part of my body calls out. It cries out, and it screams, you should jump in there and fight him on his home turf. Boy, there's a reason they took out water combat. Boy, water combat was so bad, let me tell you. Oh, Lord, it was... Oh, it's bad. So, water combat was like 3-dimensional, which was cool, but it's also super slow, right? You move, well, and water, it's like swimming speed. You're not nearly as fast. And all the weapons lost like half their combos. The weapon combos were massively reduced for some reason. And because they were like, yeah, it's hard to fight underwater, right? With no sense of like, yeah, but I have to play the game, guys. As a result, half the weapons were just straight up bad underwater. I was using like hammer and greatsword back then, so I got away with it. But anyone using like sword and shield suffered. They suffered so hard. But your first game was World? Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad happy to see you. I always want more Monster Hunters. We've done our long vigil of Monster Hunter being an unpopular series, and I'm really happy. I really love that Monster Hunter is... Monster Hunter is big, right? That it's really popped off and everyone loves it now. It deserves it. I'll say it. It deserves it. And I think it really does. It's a great game. It's just a damn good game. Come on, Pit. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You might be wondering, Generic, why are you making the Raytheon blade? I just like how Raytheon swords look. It's never make a poison greatsword, dude. It's gonna be so bad. Gonna be so bad. Yeah, you fell in super hard. Nice. Love to hear it. Paralyzed. Paralyzed. Wah. Judge Holden is purported to be a real historical figure. I mean, maybe. Isn't it interesting how you go like, that person's not real. And then you find out more about random people in history and you just go, jeez. About Nefertiti? Who is that? I don't know. Oh, fuck. Yo, I'm as surprised as New Udra. Chill. Who's throwing whole houses at this thing? That was a historical remnant. Almost gonna lose her mind. Ah, nah, she's used to it. They got so many ruins in this place, they don't even care. They don't even care. You kidding me? Oh, wow. Ooh, another wound. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, don't mind if I do. And then we pop another wound straight into a charge slash. Look at the deeps. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say our hunt is complete? Hey, it is complete. Very nice, very nice. Wow. What do I have for my communication? All my communications are insults. There we go. That's all I got. That's all I got. Wow. I was going to say, Nefertiti sounds familiar.
Quack.
What should we be hunting? Feet pics? That's a good one. Man, Capcom made such a mistake when they allowed us to type in what we want to do. You know what I mean? They made such a mistake letting us type in the stickers. Why did they do that? Did you know there's no language filter? I don't post it, but I did test just to make sure. There's no language filter in the stickers either. What the fuck are you doing, Capcom? What are you up to there, buddy? But you had to beat Fatalis. You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever beaten Fatalis. I've played every Monster Hunter since try, every single one. I don't think I've ever beaten Fatalis. There's no reason for it. Well, no, I have beaten Fatalis. I've beaten some of them, and for you, back in the good old for you-y days. Yes. But a big reason for that is Monster Hunters are just so long. Monster Hunters are so long. Who's got the time? I feel like it was easier for World because it was so big. Back in the day, you know, back in my... Oh, hey, look, a tempered Blaganga. Yo, I'm getting that Blaganga armor. Because I think it's kind of good, actually. It's one of the few good ones. I hate half the armors. I love the designs of the armors, don't get me wrong. But I think half of the armors, skill-wise, it's a lot of skill points being wasted in like, ooh, you get paralyzed resist. And you're like, oh, neat. What paralyzes? Only this monster. And you're like, back in my day, you done kids, you don't know. You don't know.
From the others.
Based in Base Sherlock Holmes off the BBC. I like, actually, I would disagree. I'm very happy with Fate. The Fate series' representation of Sherlock Holmes. But that is in part because I have read all of Sherlock Holmes. I am one of those weirdos who actually read all of Sherlock Holmes. So I'm like, this is a great representation. Yeah. Check out Sherlock Holmes. He's bored out of his mind and he's about to, like, just riddle himself with heroin to feel something. Dude, oh, Absolute Sin. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's what I got. Absolute Sin was a good use of that sticker. I feel like that's the highest value sticker. Oh, wait, y'all can't see the stickers. Hold on. I moved over. There we go. There we go. For you, yeah, you preferred... I don't mind the Fate difficulty. For me, it's just time. It's a lot easier in the modern ones because you can prog really fast in the modern games. But back in the day, when you had to play solo on your fucking 3DS and monsters were always scaled as if you had a full party of characters, not a good time. It was slow going, let me tell you. It was slow going. So, nowadays you can prog pretty fast. And Fatalis is so cool. So, I never got that far in Iceborne. I'll be honest, I did not like Iceborne that much. That is very boomer of me, because it's the hottest thing ever. Personally, I didn't like how they did the Clutch Claw. I like most of Iceborne. I think the Clutch Claw is a bad mechanic. They based off an 80s show. Oh, really? Not the books? Not a huge fan of that. Okay. I see the issue. But, anyways, so, like... Oh, the green sharpness. So I didn't get to the end of Iceborne. I played it. I beat it, right? But like, how to say? Oh yeah, the yellow sharpness. Let's go. I must fight. No time to sharpen. I must kill. Okay, now we can go. Well, can we go sharpen? I know, we're still landing hits. We're still landing hits. Oh, it's a turf war. Yo, sick. Yo, get his ass, Blagonga. Oh, this poor thing. Oh, this poor thing. He's such a chump. Even the Blagonga beats his ass, and Blagonga kind of sucks. That's rough, Hirobami. That's rough. And I think part of the thing, I will say for the Fate crowd, I think part of the thing with, like, what about X or Y character as a servant? Pretty much anyone could be cool as a servant. But the real question is, what do you do with them? You know? What do you do with a given servant? Like, that, I think that is the question. Because how you use them from a narrative standpoint is what matters most of all. All the time. It's what you do in a narrative standpoint. Wah. Wait, hold up. God damn it, Archer. You're an Archer cosplay. I didn't get a look at you. Oh, you're an Archer cosplay. Hell yeah, I respect it. I respect it. Very nice. I was like, oh, Archer switched from a bow to a dual blade, and then my brain went. My brain just went, wait a second. Bow to dual blade. Acha. Oh shit. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Archer class really is made up of archers. Ah man. It has honestly been a pretty long time. Pretty long time since I've interacted, particularly with also, good night, Adicel. But pretty long time since I've interacted with the Fate series. You know what I mean? It's a fun series, but it's just this problem of time, right? Who's got the time? How we doing on Blagonga? If we killed like 4 monkeys, surely I can monkey it up, right? I think we've spent enough time monkeying around for... Ooh, hold on. Is that a tempered Raytheon that drops a ton of Raytheon parts? Oh my god. Drops 15 extra Raytheon parts? Good lord. Good lord. We're saving that one. Ooh, how? Again, it's not just, would this be a cool servant? Pretty much anyone could be, right? Being a weak character, being a weak servant, narratively speaking, can be so much more interesting than being a strong one. Also, Captain Ahab. Captain Ahab would be a baller servant. If you want an amazing god tier Captain Ahab story, then I would recommend the story from Limbus Company. The story from Limbus Company with Ishmael and Captain Ahab, which is a different gacha game. Ooh, that's some peak stuff. That's some peak stuff. Anyways, what are we doing? Yep. Right, we were monkeying around. We're monkeying to gather some gear. Where's my Blagonga? Where's my Blongo? Blongo. Right, so we lose almost nothing from going Blongo beta. So we could do this Blongo, which is okay. Which is okay. It's very fuzzy. Very fuzzy. They do this theming with a lot of the Blongos. I do like the helmet. I do like the helmet. Then we have this one with the veil. I'm thinking we do that. What's the difference here? Basically nothing. I'll do the fancier one. Gloves is essentially if you have gloves in gold or hands. I'm thinking the gloves in gold. Yeah. We could do the chest. It's funnier to do this because I just enjoy it. So what are we missing? We're missing Great Stout Bones and Blongo. Oh, I have to go kill basic Blongos. How do you... Wait. How do you get great stout bones? Do I need to... Let me look this up. Monster Hunter Wilds, great stout. Do I need to go dig up bone piles? Is that what I'm missing? I wouldn't be surprised. Given its quest rewards sometimes. Well, that wiki's completely useless. Well, that wiki was completely useless. No, they're mainly obtained as rewards? What? Hirabami headset looks like my avatar. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. There's no... What? That can't be right. Right? Am I going crazy? Am I going insane? But no, Hirabami is very much a reference to older style Qin and Han Dynasty dress. So as a Terracotta Warrior, as a Terracotta Warrior, it makes sense that we look pretty similar. I have a lot of those designs. What the fuck is with the stout bones, though? I don't need the pants, but I like them. I'll go digging later on my own time. I'll go digging later.
Ready to get to work?
It's gotta
Alrighty.
be a thing at some point, right? Gotta be a thing at some point. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to make these. Oh well. The Minecraft movie was bad. Is anyone surprised? I hate to say, what's Gravios got for the drip? You know, as bulky as Gravios... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to move myself. As bulky as Gravios is, I do find the appeal. Like, sometimes you just want to be an absolute unit, you know? What's he get? Peak performance? What the fuck? Gravios doesn't give gun lance skills? But he always gives gun lance and lance skills. No guard? No guard. Oh, there's no point in going for alpha over beta. Tremor resist and flinch free? Bro, who cares? Who even cares? Oh, dude, Gravios sucks. Oh, reduces damage you take by 5% when your health is full. Wow. Wow. That's terrible. That is 5%, huh? It might just... Okay. That might stop you from getting one shot, but also, bruh. That's it? Come on. We can do a little better than that. We can do a little better than that, surely. Ah, well. Alright, so Gravios is decent. We could make one with the lows. I'm thinking a little low on wrath parts. Even if the armor is bad, the Rathalos drip is classic. Classic. We gotta drip it up, right? We gotta drip it up. Jarkon is worth it, but we are missing the bones. Apparently the bones are... Just gotta do a lot of quests for them, huh? I don't like Goshigama. I'm not... Oh my god, the poppin'. The poppin'. Alright, the people who made Villager News officially. Huh. They could have made it good. Oh. And Dawson, as for gacha games, right now I'm playing... Yeah, I am playing almost exclusively... Ooh, we can make one of these. Hold on. Maybe maximum might or stamina surge. We'll do maximum. Well, which one looks nicer? The shorter one. In terms of gachas, Girls Front Line and Arknights are the only ones I'm playing actively. I used to play a lot. I was really keeping up with... Alright, that should be good enough. What do we hunt now? What do we hunt now? Yeah, if y'all need anything, do let me know. Do let me know.
Yes.
In the chat. All right. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hunt random shit. I hunt whatever triggers my fancy. All right. Well, I don't got the monkeys. Well, that's a little annoying about the bones. Although we could. Let's mix it out. Let's mix it out. How about? All these weapon fragments, so useless. Completely without value. It drives me mad. Enough to drive one mad. Let's do some Arkfeld. YOLO. I have so many Arkfeld quests. Which one? 3-star? Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll do some Arkfeld. You haven't played Gacha since the beginning of the year and your hair has grown back? Hey, congratulations. The Gacha was the problem. Element Animation, the name of the guys who made Villager News. Interesting. I'm so out of touch with the Minecraft side, I don't even know what Villager News is. Not a clue. But
Now commencing quest. Order of the guild.
what are we hunting? Arkfeld? What is Arkfeld weak to? Isn't he weak to
Hope you find something
dragon?
useful.
I think he's weak to dragon. He is weak to dragon. Okay. We'll swap up our weapons. But, yeah, in terms of gachas, I've really only played Girls Frontline and Arc Knights. Even Arc Knights, I play incredibly casually. I don't go hard on that one bit, let me tell you. What am I doing? There we go. Let me tell you. It's not... I kind of burnt out on... I did burn out on Girls Frontline, I will say. Or not Girls Frontline. Honkai Star Rail, the Hoyoverse games. I like the Hoyoverse games, but, like, dude, keeping up is such a pain in the ass, and the power creep is really bad. Did you know in Honkai Star Rail, they introduced a character where if you pull them, you gain a global account-wide passive. Like, not when they're in your party, just when they're in your account. You gain a global account-wide passive where the first character of yours to die every combat just immediately goes into a res state and you can revive them. Like, as long as you heal them, they'll get back up once a fight. And it's like, well, that's cool, but what do you mean it's account-wide forever? I don't think that should be a thing, you know? Like, I don't know about that one, boss. Nikkei is Gunner bait. See, the funny thing is, much like Girls Frontline, Nikkei is Gunner bait because it pays the bills, and there's nothing wrong with Gunner. There's nothing wrong with some honest Gunner bait. Ain't a thing wrong with it. However, oh my god, I'm taking hits. I don't know Arkfeld's moveset. I've only fought him like twice. But, oh, his sound effects are so cool, though. Dual Blades might not be as good as Greatsword for this fight. We'll get a Paralyze off before we switch. Damn it. Yeah, I think I want Greatsword for this over Dual Blades. The long sweeping attacks are very annoying. What? What the fuck? Oh, I was trapped in the chains. I was like, what? Why can't I dodge? It would also help if he wasn't moving around so gosh darn much. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a paralyze I was hoping for. There we go. You'll love to see it. Whoop. All right, let's switch. Let's just great sword it. Comments for Azure Lane characters. I mean, that's the thing. As now, you want Gooner bait. Azure Lane, though, that is the king. That is the king of the hard Gooner bait. Good Lord, dude, that's like their whole jam. That's like their whole jam. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I've been wanting to see. Nothing like some good old great sword. But Nikke got good sword. Exactly, exactly. It's Gooner bait, but the Gooner bait is how they fund their actual story, which I have heard nothing but good things about. And honestly, I'm fine with that. Not only do I not really care if it's Gooner bait, two, that's really funny. It's really funny. And if it's funny, that's all that matters. Oh, wow. Ooh, 409. No, 409. That's some good damage. Ooh, a second knockdown. I won't say no. Oh, wow. Check that out. Asuka's playable Nikke. She is. She is. You know, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. I hate to out myself as a hashtag fake anime fan. I've never watched it. Oh, his tail gets longer when he's enraged. Even when it's cut. Interesting. I never noticed that. I never noticed. That is interesting. Okay. There we go. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, a horn broken, you little guy. In the end. Look, in the end, everyone goons a little. What's important is that you know when it's appropriate to goon, okay? Right? You gotta be appropriate with the gooning. You have to know when to turn it off. Because otherwise, you're kinda weird. We don't want to be kinda weird. That's no good. Oh, don't forget about the tail, by the way. Yeah, but in general, because like I play Ghost Frontline, right? Ghost Frontline is hard Gooner bait. Good lord, you see that free skin? See that free skin for Kuklai? Her whole ass is hanging out. Whole booty cheeks on that motorcycle. Like synthetic skin to motorcycle contact. In Nikke when they shoot the Jigo physics. I know, it's so fucking funny, dude. It's so funny. Like, the funny thing is Nikke is a good game. Like, the gameplay is good. And simply by nature of being a time crisis cover shooter, I think Nikke is peak. Because I love Time Crisis. I think Time Crisis is sick. It's a bit distracting. Well, maybe you're speaking a little more for yourself. Oh, the lady doth protest a little too much. But what was I saying? Right. It's got good gameplay and the story is solid. So hey, what else could you want? Oh my god, that Pierce. Oh, right. Every part of his chain counts as a body part for Pierce. God damn, really? Even tempered arc belt goes down that fast? Yikes. Yikes. Nice work. Nice work, everyone.
This thing's a trove of new data.
2 gems. Let's go. Come on. Come on. No. Not third. I do feel like they must have made gems common, right? They made gems very common for this game. There's no way they didn't. There's no way they didn't. Good run, everyone. You got everyone from the event. Very nice. Just because, like, I know you get guaranteed gems from certain quests, which I appreciate. I think they're too common, if anything. Probably too common. but I appreciate it. Well, sorry about that. Still heard that. I pointed away and wasn't enough. Wet. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Was it? Oh my god, we've been streaming way longer than I thought. Oh my god, I forgot we cut off. I forgot the video cut off an hour in. So I had to reboot everything. Because I was looking at that. Alright. Let's hunt one more Arkveld, because he's a good fight. And we will call that. For the hunts for today. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong one. 5-star? I don't care about those drops. I want to make his armor. I don't care about drops. This is the best one for drops. But. So, like, we got a lot of options, right? And that's the fun of Monster Hunter. Even if all this farming we're doing, all this farming we've done, at the end of the day, it's just a darn good game, you know? Just a darn good, darn fun game. How are we doing on cook time?
Let's put them to use.
I guess it's not gonna tell me? Okay. Do I need to cook? Oh yeah, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Hey, meal has expired. Yes, Alma, watch me cook. Watch me cook. And do any of y'all ever eat veggies? The veggies, you know, we're cooking veggies just for the terrible. What would the veggies look bad with? Veggies and shrimp. Actually, no, that sounds good. Nah, veggies and shrimp, it's funny. And a monster chili. That's useless. Alright, we'll just... Cabbage, shrimp, and honey. What the fuck kind of... What kind of meal is that? The shrimp look good, but like... Honey? Cabbage honey? I don't know, man. The fact that he eats half of a cabbage, it's kind of... Well, it's like a fourth of a cabbage. Either way, horrifying. Horrifying to look at. You know what I mean? Just horrible. Oh, well. Oh, well. He's not the worst. He's not the worst. I'm on my way. Oh, we are on our way. Thank you for waiting. I had to eat some cabbage. Let's go. Alright, you can... Oh, it does stealth you. Kind of pointless, but it does. Sneak attack! Can you... If you all time it, can you land sneak attacks at the same time? Because that's a solid amount of damage. That's pretty... Oh my god, he's already enraged. Oh! Blech. Wow, that hit. This guy's hitbox is massive. I hit twice? Oh, you can hit both chains with one swing? This guy's hitbox is insanely large. It's just, jeez, buddy. Wow. Dang it. Dang it. I'll learn his tells. One day. One day I'll learn this guy's tells. But not today. Wait, this isn't Guardian Arkveld. I'm just realizing we're fighting normal Arkveld. How do you fight Guardian Arkveld? I guess you just have to wait for one to show up, and then you hope?
I got it. Thanks.
Yeah,
That helps.
I guess. I guess. Whoop. Excuse me. $92, that's barely even worth. I gotta... Fuck, get me out of here. There we go. Dude, the chains on Arkveld trap you so hard. They trap you so hard. Alright. Exactly. If you know when not to be a gooner, then there's no shame in it. Some people can't turn it off, and that's why they're creeps and harassers. And that's no good. Oop. We don't. There we go. Shame he hit me, but that's fine. We'll just pop that hit and go heal. No more tail, please. No, you still got it. Hooah! Hooah! Oh, there goes the tail. Very nice.
Thanks. That helped.
Come on. Damn it. Oh, well. Good enough. Good enough. We're still landing those hits. Oh, the full greatsword combo set. Oh, baby, that feels good. We're... Nope. Nope.
Thanks. Thanks. That helped.
All right. And he's gone. All right. Where'd that tail go? Some channels where the gooners party if they're goon tuber. I don't really think I'm a goon tuber though. I don't think that's my crowd. I'm too grandpa. I'm too grandpa core. I'm too old. What can I say? Just vibing, okay? I'm just vibing. I don't got time for that. Woo! Oh my god, that was so many piercing hits. What the fuck? That is nuts. Oh! There's a third swing to that. There is indeed a third swing. Good to know. Good to know. You big nerd. Get nerded on. Get nerded on. Oh yeah. Wah. That's why you don't goon here. Exactly, right? We're here for vibes. We're here for the vibes. Maybe some apple cider. You know what's been... Okay, you know... Okay. It's been getting warmer and all, right? So this is really more of a cold month or a fall thing, I know. But, like, I'm not going to lie. I would totally go for some spiced apple cider last couple days. I can't tell you why. I don't have a reason for it. But the idea of spiced apple cider, like, ooh, I could go for that. I could go for some of that. That sounds good. I don't know why. But I could go for some of that. Alright, well, looks like this hunt's about over. Nice and fast. Wow, I feel like we made a lot of progress. You know, back in my day, a single evening, you'd be lucky to finish getting one armor set, right? God, it took so long, dude. It took so long. But with that said, hey, since I guess I shouldn't hang around too long because we did an hour before this and then everything died and I totally forgot about it. Oops. But with that said, God, the Pierce Paws, dude. Hey, if you're new here, welcome in. I feel like we saw enough. It feel like I got to enunciate. Clearly, that's a sign. We saw a lot of new faces today, which is fun. Ow. You can still stab me with the broken tail? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. I feel like we saw new faces. Hey, if you're new here, welcome in. I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior. And I hope you enjoyed your time. If you did, feel free to like or subscribe and follow on the Twitch side. Alright. Cut over. Thank you for dropping by, everyone. Thank you for the hunts. That was great. Love the Archer cosplay once again. That's pretty fun. Alright. But with that said, y'all have a wonderful day. Y'all have a wonderful evening. And even a wonderful night if that's your time. What's my top 3 anime waifus? You know, honestly, I don't really do anime waifu. At least nothing strong enough that comes to mind. I don't know. There's some good ones. I mean, my dress up darling, that girl's kind of amazing, right? She's like, there you go. That's a good waifu. Marin from my dress up darling. She's fantastic. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. But with that said, we won't be playing tomorrow. We won't be streaming tomorrow, this Monday, as we come in. Alright. Thank y'all for dropping by. If you want to keep playing, feel free. But I will be stepping out of the Monster Hunter. Anyways. As I like have to stifle this random burp. Why the burp? I don't know, man. But yeah, no, hunting is so much more fun with a group. Absolutely, right? And the nice thing is you'll need the mats anyways. You'll find some monster you want those mats for, right? Something you'll want it for. But we won't be streaming Monday. So tomorrow, nothing. Well, I guess technically, well, yeah, anyways. Yeah, nothing on Monday. We will be having a collab. We'll be doing a repo collab on Tuesday with some lovely, lovely folk. So I need to figure out I need to lock down the time for that. Last time it was a little earlier, but we made it work. And still, I mean, I'll be honest, I tend to go pretty late. I tend to go later than I should. So, whatever. We'll be doing a repo collab on Tuesday. I might have a working stream. I want to do a lot more Pathfinder stuff and actually make myself make these darn videos. So we might have a work-along stream at some point. I haven't really decided that yet. I want to work that into my schedule, but I don't have it figured out yet. So, as we do, so we do. What the fuck does that mean? Generic, what does that mean? I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know. Anyways. Alright, I'm tired. We've gone longer than I should have. Thank you all for dropping by. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. I don't know. I'm heading out, and I hope you get some rest yourself. Go ahead and stand up and stretch. Look away from your computer screen. Whatever you're looking at, go look at something else. Go look out a window if you can. Stretch those eyes a little. Rest those eyes. Eye fatigue and eye strain is actually a pretty big deal. It honestly can affect you pretty hard, but you never think about it. You never think about your eyes and the quality of eye health. So go ahead and stretch that and go get some water. Maybe stretch your spine a little. It's good for you. And with that said, thank you for dropping by, and I'll see you next time, okay, cuties? I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior, and I'm gonna shut up and stop talking, because my voice is a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. Bye!